Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Hey guys, it's Shannon.
My crafty sidekick. I
I'm
said
the
it wrong.
crafty.
I'm so used to saying you're trusty.
I'm trusty crafting.
My trusty rusty sidekick. Here's the deal. I can't see a single comment, so this is gonna be fun. I can't see anything that's happening over there, so that'll be fun. Show them, Shannon. Just show them what you're doing.
This is my side and this is Maymay's side.
Are you gonna do that?
No.
Come on, you could. They don't care. They might like it like that.
There you go.
We're trying to stay where we have room and you can see what we're doing.
Yeah, there's actually like tape here just so we know where the screen cuts off.
Make sure to tell us you can hear us because we can't hear us.
Hey, turn your volume up for a second.
Yeah, let us hear if you can hear us.
We can see how
I muted
hears.
her though. Like I muted. Oh, we're good.
Yeah,
we're good. You can hear. Okay. Okay. So this is a selfish live stream. Shannon and I want to make albums for people in our life. I'm not going to say Shannon's not going to say who because her people watch her. My people don't watch me. Okay, so she's not going to say who. I'm going to tell you who mine are for. But we want to make albums for some of our family members. But we don't have time to sit down and do them. And I said, you know what, Shannon? Let's just be selfish. We got to do. Are you measuring who has more side? We got to do our folio this month earlier with our folio club. And so we want to do this too. So we're going to make presents and I'm going to give you like the rundown of how I'm going to get started in just a second. But someone mentioned that they needed an idea for a wedding present. Okay.
You actually have a plan?
I'm going to show you. No, I'm going to show y'all something. What are you using today? Same orientation, different color?
Yeah, same. Well, I have black too. I don't know. I might do white and black.
I'm just going to say this to you. These are our gift of choice. They are gorgeous. You don't have that finished one, do you?
No, but it's right here.
Let me show you one of these guys finished, okay? What I love about this is I can start making a present instantly. I don't have to build this album first. We're going to open this together. You've seen these. It's not new. But I'm going to show you the process today because I think this is a good idea. Now, this is one I just finished just to show you how this works. I'm not making these edits, but I think Shannon may be.
Probably not because we're low on the flip on these things.
I might make this edit. I really loved this. And this is easy. Yeah. And I might make this other edit down here because it was super easy too. And I love how this looks. So I might make those edits.
I might not do the add-ins. Or if I do the add-ins, I'll do later. If we have this stuff.
You totally do that. They're on their way back.
Or I might make stuff to add in instead of
doing it now.
Doing the buy stuff. Yeah.
So this is what it looks like finished. Can I just ask you a question? How much would you love to receive this? It literally tells you place a photo here. And they're simple, you guys. And that's what we're going to be. I'm going to be working on mine. I need 4. Shannon, I don't know how many Shannon's making.
I have stuff to do 4.
But let me show you this. In the chat before we got started, somebody said they needed wedding ideas. Listen to me. These papers from Graphic 45, which we do have in stock. This one is, they're not all from Graphic 45. This is the PS I Love You collection. This would be stunning on either album, white or black. Look at these beautiful.
Or just like one of our regular folios.
Just a folio even. Now there's plenty of videos on that, okay? Mm-hmm. There's that one. Look at this one. Love notes. Perfect for wedding. Look how beautiful this is. They also do have ephemera with these, and we did have them in stock. I'm sure we still do because we had a good bit of them.
Well, she said her orders were up to date.
So we should have those in stock. And then lastly, I'm going to give you that to put anywhere it needs to go. And then this one, Shannon thinks, and I agree, this would be great for wedding. Look how kind of neutral, like it could be anything.
It's just pretty.
Simple vintage essentials. And this one is just gorgeous. So
it looks love notey to me.
So yeah, I think it would match. Yeah. So think about that if you have a wedding gift. I promise you, here's what I do with these. I have a bookshelf and I have them on my shelf. And when I need a gift, I grab them. And every time I hand somebody one of these albums, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's incredible. So let me show you my organization plan, okay? And then we'll get started. Actually, can I ask you a question, Jenny? Yep. Should we do this first? So people who don't want, what should we do?
I mean, we can.
Should we just ask?
Yeah.
Okay. We have, we're due. This is our Thursday night show, okay? So we have Across the Miles and we have new inventory. Would y'all want us to do that first before we get messy, before we get started, so you can see all that and then we can move on to crafting? I feel like that might make more sense for us because once we mess this desk up,
there's no going back.
There's no going back. And I want you to stick around for the organization idea. I want you to see how to keep this stuff straight. Okay. And the reason I want you to see that is because you're probably like us and you can't sit down and craft start to finish, but you want to do some at a time to get your projects done. And I want to show you how to do it. Are they saying yes to that?
Yes.
I think so too, because we're going to make a mess if we don't. So I'll stay on my side.
Finish the product, hand it to me.
Good idea. We didn't think of that, Chaz. She said, show the product, hand it over. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Either way, I can make a pile over here, and then at the end, you can bring the card over
bottom. Let's start with that.
Here and pick all the new product back up and put it back on the
I got to be very careful because this scene shows more, and I don't want to show addresses. We got a big old, look how much space we got to there.
It's like this, y'all. I'm stretched.
Okay, so this is a pretty card from Lori. You can show the card. This is nice to have you because this is going to need to be lifted up. You can show the card. I'm going to look at the letter and make sure we can read it.
Love and joy. Merry Christmas, Lori. May your days be merry and bright. I love this card. This is what my house is decorated like. Will be decorated like.
Look how this was packaged. I can't show y'all. Okay, I can't show you the front of this because of addresses, but this is the box, the lid. This is the base, and that was in that.
Oh, look at y'all.
It says, there's a Christmas ornament in here for your tree. So you want to open that up? I enjoy watching you and your sidekicks. Watching is a guaranteed good time. You and Vinny crack me up. I so appreciate all you taught me over the years and the inspiration to keep crafting. Best wishes to you and your crew at Maymay Made It, Lori.
Lori.
That is adorable.
Look at this little guy.
Is it heavy? Because that box was heavy. What is that? It's not ceramic.
I wondered if it was like paper mache.
It's so cool.
Because it kind of looks, see, it looks like.
It's really neat. Look at the box.
So
see, this is the thing right here. This is what we do, y'all. This is paper. She made, okay, do you see this on the bottom? It won't come out because it's glued in. She created that holder using punches, her paper. If you had to, they'd be heavy though.
They'd be really heavy.
This is what I love about paper. This is what we do as crafters. And I love that presentation. You're going to have to stop petting it. We have a lot to get through.
Pretty. I was just trying to figure out how she did it.
I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Very
That's a die. Come on. Is it a die or is that a piece of it?
I think it's
a die. That's a die that she put that together. I love it, Lori. Thank you so much. Thank you for that example of what we do. I'm going to hand it to you this way so that I don't want the address to show. Okay, check this out. This is such a fun time of year because most of this time of year, y'all send us handmade gifts, and it's so cool to see what you guys are making.
It is not a cue ball. It almost.
It's not quite big enough.
I make a great Vanna. Thank you.
Dear Maymay, Vinny, and staff, best wishes for a blessed holiday season. Sincerely, Chris King in Utah. You want to show the card? And you open that one. I'll open this one. Man, I like having helping hands.
Vinny's falling short.
Again, you guys, show them this real quick. Again, made with paper. This is paper. This is a box she made with cardstock. Do you see it? This box is familiar. I think we taught that box. But this is handmade boxes. This is what I love. Oh, I love this stuff. This is one of my favorite lotions.
I love this stuff.
Oh, look how cute.
Pretty snowflakes.
They're ornaments. Oh my goodness,
Pretty
I love those.
The little ties. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, we actually did a series.
A stash buster.
Uh-huh.
It's a good idea too. If you haven't seen our stash buster video on that, you should, because we teach you how to make them in advance. So when you need them, you just have them. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Put that on. You're not be sad about that. Thank you so much, Chris. That's fantastic. That's interesting. Let me read about this. The address is under there.
Ooh.
By the way, Jazz is in the room moderating for Vinny, but I don't have a camera scene for her. You see that we've moved our space, so we didn't have a scene for her. But she's here. So that's why we keep talking to her over here. So if you see Maymay Made It in the chat, it's Jazz talking to you.
Ooh, this smells good.
I saw on one of your YouTubes that you like plastic fruit. Please accept these. I don't have the heart to throw them out. They were in my grandmother's fruit bowl from when I was a little girl.
Aww.
My daughter has taken the bowl, but I didn't want the fruit. Do whatever you like with them. This is so
awesome.
cool.
I
Be careful,
remember my
there's an address in
grandmother.
here.
I remember my grandmother having a box of plastic fruit. I always thought the grapes were the coolest thing ever.
I'd squish them. This is what I would
I
do.
did too.
Squish.
I did too.
Listen, you'll probably see this in the store because in the summertime we use fruit for display.
This would be pretty in one of the decanters.
Like how we do
Yeah.
and put them in. But won't this be cool when we have fruit themed paper or something? We can use this around the display.
These look so real. At first, I thought somebody had sent us like a Harry and David.
Oh, the disappointment. No, I'm kidding. Hey, listen, I got to tell you something. So my mom had this, like similar to this at her house. And when Lydia was little, she thought it was real and she bit it and the teeth marks are still in it. And if you knew my mother, it will stay that way forever and always be in her decor. It's too cute. Thank you for that. That's going to be cool. We have lemons and limes that we use every year, but now we have the full fruit. That'll be cool. I love that.
We have a whole fruit basket.
A whole fruit basket. Look at this. All right, here's what I'm talking about. Look at this present. Look at this present. Don't open it yet. I'm afraid there's pictures in there and I want to watch when you do it, okay? I could be wrong, but I feel like this might be pictures. I want to see it. Here, do this. Keep your hands busy. Open this. I'll read the card.
Trust issues.
It's trust issues.
Trust issues.
Dear Maymay, I'm so sorry to be so late with this gift. I ordered it weeks before Craftercopolis and it arrived at my house the afternoon we arrived in Clanton. I thought if you didn't have a small tree in your sewing room, then you need one anyway. Hope you enjoy the craft folio again. Thank you for such a fun event from Holly Grayson. What is this? Make sure her address is. I'm gonna pull that away. Oh, it's a little vintage sewing machine. It's an ornament. Can it not be a necklace? Can I not wear it? Let me show you the card while she's fixing it.
I think that can go in there to hold this
onto the tree, right?
But I'm not strong enough.
I'll do it. Oh my gosh, it has my name on it. You guys, it says Maymay.
Yeah, I can't bend.
Oh my goodness.
I think that goes in the hole so it'll, hang.
Yeah.
But I can't get it.
Okay, you can open that while I play with it.
Oh, and there's ribbon.
But
unless you want to hang it by ribbon.
No, I think this is cool. See that? Oh, I can put that on it. It's a red vintage sewing machine. Can I get this in real life? Oh wow, I'm not very strong either, Shannon.
Yeah, that's hard. Look at that. Y'all,
Okay, I'll fix this later, but this is going into my sewing room. I love it. Thank you, Holly.
She pieced the back. This is probably leftover pieces. And she just left like an 1/8 of an inch gap.
It looks like the Partridge Family.
It does. I love it. I absolutely love it.
I love that too.
Cartabella paper is amazing.
Stick that so we don't lose everything. We're put it all together there. There we go. I'm
All
anxious
right,
to
you
see
want to
inside.
open it? You want to open it?
Yeah, of course.
I can't. I'm crafting today. Oh, shucks.
Oh, good. We can put our own Craftercopolis pictures in it. I was afraid she might have put something in there. This is fantastic. Does this come out? I feel like this comes out. This comes out. I think just this does.
Are you sure?
Nope, don't do it.
It doesn't.
Don't pull it.
Don't do it, Maymay. Don't do it.
Oh, this opens.
Yeah, it flipped all the way. Sorry.
Oh, I love this. I'm so going to copy her design. I like this design a lot.
Flip it that way.
Oh, I love it. We can put our Craftercopolis pictures in here and put them in there for everybody to see.
You're so cute. You did a great job.
Holly, you rock. Thank you so much. I love it.
You're so pretty.
I love it.
Now we can put pictures in it and put it on that side.
Guess who this is from? Just guess.
I am going to say Terrence.
Very good. She's good. Look at this beautiful card. I'm going to let you read
Terrence
this to them while I get another one ready.
Card. Give thanks.
Am I in trouble? The boss is in here. I need a whole stack.
Thankfulness is the quickest path to joy. Thanksgiving gets me all warm and tingly and all kinds of wonderful inside. The thankful receiver bears a plentiful harvest. Appreciation can change a day, even change a life. Happy Thanksgiving 2023. Terrence Decker Harris.
Thank you, Terrence.
How pretty, Mr.
By the way, we did receive a Halloween card from Terrence, but it was so late being shown. I was just I don't want to embarrass Terrence by showing it so late because he didn't mail it late. It was us. We enjoyed it very much. It was adorable, but just know we got it and we enjoyed it.
I love that you chose green to put on top.
You want to keep
You could have
reading?
chose any color that you put green on.
I'm going to show you all the green. Okay. People are sick of me.
All right,
and they're
Merry
making all the
Christmas.
green.
Well, it's Christmas. What other colors are you supposed to use? Red?
Black, red, and white.
May your holiday be merry and bright. Thank you for all the inspiration you show on your channel. Vicky
Renter? Pinter.
Pinter?
Pinter.
Is that Vicky? I think
Vicky?
it's Vicky.
Vicky.
I'm sorry if I'm not saying
That green candy cane, though?
that green candy cane, y'all.
You're doing good on camera, Shannon.
Absolutely good. Terrence said it's okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to be like,
We enjoyed it quite.
Terrence sent a card a month and a half ago. That would be so embarrassing.
Adorables.
You're going to love this one.
Adorables. Happy anniversary.
It says, if you open it up, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hope your day is a happy one. In Christ, love, Kathy Stadler. Our anniversary is this month. So she's mixing our Christmas and our anniversary together. And I love that.
Okay, so that looks like paper towel, but it's not.
It might be paper towel.
That might be paper towel.
Looks like that's
paper
a thing.
towel.
Yeah, that's paper towel. It's a thing.
That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. All right. This one's gorgeous.
So
Check that one
talented.
out.
So talented, y'all. Look at this beauty.
Wow.
Stenciled.
Should have known.
Stenciled. All staff, may the spirit of peace gently fill your heart and home in this most wonderful time of year. Merry Christmas, Sharon Taylor, Ohio. Very great job. I love this stencil.
Timothy, can I read this?
To Martha.
Look at this.
Aww.
That's our resident colorist.
I did it. I held it up to the camera. That's what I did.
She did that. Can I read your card? It's sweet. And I mean, I don't have to. It could be just between us.
She said, Maymay is the best. Vinny's pretty cool too. And the rest of you. Merry Christmas.
And the rest of you? Okay. She
Can't you
says
read it?
sure. So she included this. It was stuck in there so we could use the card again. Maymay, thank you so much for letting me be a small part of the event. You're not a small part. You're a huge part. Thank you for my special cake day. It was fun. Thank you for encouraging me to step out of the background and people. Thank you for letting Tim feel useful. He loves helping the Made It. And we are so very blessed to have you, Vinny, and the rest of the team in our lives. Hugs from a distance. LOL. Love, to Martha. And she spelled it.
To Martha.
Martha.
I love it.
I love it too. Put that back in there. I'm not going to get rid of this card. She colored it. I'm not using
Hand
this somewhere
colored
else.
by Tamartha.
I'm not sending that somewhere else.
No.
That's mine.
You gonna go right over there and hang beside Simon.
Okay, Terrence. Now I'm really embarrassed. Look, we also have his Christmas card at the same time. Terrence, we're so sorry. Ignore us. But
Do you like
this,
that, Tam? I'm gonna hang you by Simon.
that's a good. Well, my Simon's hanging right there
I'm not
though.
gonna,
But you know what we can do? I would love to do
I get
this.
to look at him.
So I have a card from Barbara with art glitter glue that she did. I have that from Simon, and I have that. Let's put them all together. And I have my pumpkin from Cinnamon. We just put a wall full of all the peoples. That's from Terrence.
Look at how pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Merry Christmas. All right. 3 phrases that sum up Christmas are peace on earth, goodwill to men, and batteries not included. Whatever is beautiful, whatever is meaningful, whatever brings happiness, may it be yours this holiday season and throughout the coming year. To those we love and see each day, and other loved ones far away, to all good friends who mean so much, and those with whom we're out of touch. Wishing you every happiness this holiday season and throughout the coming year. Merry Christmas 2023. Terrence Decker Harris.
Beautiful.
It's absolutely pretty.
Beautiful.
Love it.
I
Love
love it
it.
so much. See, you're going to love this one. This one's really good. Look at this one.
Oh, y'all. Look how pretty.
I just want to live in that
it is.
scene. Wouldn't you love to
I
go
want to
home
go right there.
to snowiness and just be in your little cabin and watch it fall, and like have music playing inside, and be making hot chocolate, and have your dogs cuddled up on you with a pretty blanket, maybe a homemade quilt. Like, wouldn't this be like this is the
Fire
dream? Right?
crackling in the fireplace.
Instead, we get pajamas that don't match. No one has time for hot chocolate. That takes too long. We just
I don't
drink
like
milk.
hot chocolate. From our home to yours.
Our dogs are always jumping on us and hurting us.
May your
Digging in our
home
trash can.
be a place to rest, peace inside, and constantly blessed. May God's watchful hand always be near. Merry Christmas and blessings throughout your year. Sean Long. Sean and Kathy
Sean and
Long.
Also, they sent us, and I love these. If you've never seen these before, I want to tell you about them. These are called tracts. Does anybody know what these are? Some of you probably do. You can purchase these at Bible bookstores and online and things like that. And they give the story of Jesus, and a lot of times they're holiday related. This one in particular is Christmas, but you can get them for like Halloween tracts, you can get like Easter tracts, and you can get just everyday tracts. So if you have these, you can take them in your purse or in your wallet or whatever. When you go places, you can leave them, or you can give them with a tip, or you can just say, "Hey, read this." You know, we're not judging you, but you need to read this. No, there's that. So they sent us 3 tracts as well.
They're saying you need to read it 3 times.
Is that that you won't get this the first time? Read it 3 times. I'm gonna let you show this. I'm gonna read the letter. Deal? It says, "Dear Maymay, Vinny, and staff, visited your store for the first time on October 5th. You were graciously, I don't know what that says, and helped. You were graciously. I don't know what that says. And helped by Haley. Was I not here? Is that what she's saying? Maybe I was missed or something. Helped by Haley and Jasmine. Made my purchase and signed up for the monthly scripture. She was helped by. So enjoy the YouTube videos. Can't believe we have been in Alabama for 12 years. And this avid stamper was told about you while stopping at Scrappin' in the city in Knoxville. That's cool. That's right. She came from Huntsville. We talked about this, I think. Realize this is a layer card, okay? But did not sign it just in case you would want to use it for something else. I wish each of you the very best as you continue in the ministry, which reaches many on so many levels. Thank you for what you do. Merry Christmas and a safe, healthy 2024. Reverend Tom and Susan Johnson. I do remember them.
Oh, they were quite pretty.
Yep.
Quite pretty.
And we talked about the fact that she didn't know about us, and she's from Alabama and found out in Tennessee.
Alicia would like to know what track company are they from? It would be on the bottom back.
I saw it back there.
Moments with the book. There you go.
So cute. Maymay and crew, my card making sometimes gets out of control, so I'm sending some of them for your card ministry. And I really went wild with the envelope, so I sent them also. Took a trip to Alaska a while back and found this sticker. Oh my goodness. And thought of you and your dogs. Thank you for all you do to bring such upbeat channel content. Hugs to you, Rebecca Chapman. Is it crazy that people go on vacation and see something and think of me? That is a humbling thing, isn't it?
I do it.
I do it too. I do it with all of y'all.
Hey, D. Wayne.
Hey, Wayne. That little Winnie dog is adorable and makes me want a hot dog real bad.
He's precious.
What is that from? Legally
Blonde.
Blonde. You look like the 4th of July. Look at her little card, though. How cute is this? And I got to shake it because that's a shaker element in there. It's so
That's
adorable. I love it. Look at the dimension. It makes me want
That's
to
fresh.
real bad. So funny. Look at this silly sloth.
Silly stuff.
Look at the silly sloth. I love silly sloth. Here are some more cards for your ministry. I really enjoyed doing cards for you. Have a blessed Thanksgiving from Pat McGlue. Pat, we love getting your cards. By the way, we also appreciate the cards from earlier too. You're not seeing all the cards they make because typically it's so many, but we put them straight into the closet so they can get them mailed out. Look at this card.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. You'll have to read it too because the message is in it.
I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it really quick because it's so pretty. That is so pretty. Peace, love, and joy. Dear Maymay, Vinny, and crew, may the miracle of Christmas fill your heart with wonder and joy. Best wishes for a wonderful Christmas season filled with joy, peace, and health. Love, Doris M. Cordero. P.S. I've been crafting with you since 2016. I'm a kindergarten teacher. Aw,
Well,
that's
let me
sweet.
just show you this. Another reason we love paper crafting because she sent these inside.
My sister's a kindergarten teacher. She can't do this. You're special.
I think this is an Anna Griffin card. She probably could do it. I mean,
Yeah.
not taken away.
She
but
can't do this.
Is it Anna Griffin? No, it doesn't say it on the
She-
back. And Anna
she-
always says it. I think she does. Y'all know.
She can't do
Wait a
this.
minute. Did she? Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. I don't know, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Mhm.
Absolutely beautiful.
Look at these, you guys. They're ornaments. They're paper. and they're like dimensional. See that?
This
They were,
might-
and here's what I love. They were flat in the card. So if you do this, just tell the person to open them. I just knew to open them. They were flat. And
this might have to go home with me and go in a picture frame because this
Picture
would be
frame.
so pretty. Just sit out every year.
Beautiful. Check these out.
Thank you.
Love these. I love that they go flat and you can put them in the card and send
Doris.
ornaments to people.
Yep, this is going home.
And white ornaments always show up so pretty on a
I'm
Christmas
gonna
tree.
go to Rustic and find a pretty frame to put it in.
She's ignoring the ornaments.
No, the ornaments are gorgeous.
The card got her. The
Card
glitz and
one.
the glamour.
It's just pretty. And I have gold birds that I bought at Rustic. They'd be pretty. I love these.
Oh, this is from the students.
Oh,
This is what was on our look.
oh, this was our candy.
So we had the pleasure of having a local group of high school kids. Look, Esai right there. Look, it's so
Aw.
cool. No,
I love it.
Okay. I didn't know she spelled it like that. Cadence. Josh Helms.
You know that signature.
I was looking for it. There it is. So we
I like Natalie.
I do too. We were lucky enough to have Josh, the students from where Josh teaches, come and do a class with us this week. And this is what they gave us. They gave us that beautiful card, and then a sweet treat from Heaton Pecan Farm. This is a local. This is our local place. We like to go for lunch. You want to open it? We haven't opened it yet.
Yeah, we gotta see what's in here real quick. She said, I think there were 4 different types of goodies.
Ooh,
Oh, and y'all, Heaton,
where are my ornaments?
you can order from Heaton
Yeah,
online,
maybe
and they will
there.
ship all their pecan
You know where I put
goodies to you. So,
This one.
it's just Heaton Pecan Farm, and they do ship, and they do all different types of candies. It's so good. And they probably ship
Can I lay
this.
claim to that 10? Like I don't. The goodies we can
I
share.
mean, you are
Can I
Maymay.
have the 10? I love those 10s. They just take me back to my grandma.
Y'all see the goodies, and I can't do
These are my favorite. I just gotta have one.
These are Blake's favorite. I love them, but they hurt my throat. Y'all. Okay, these are white chocolate covered pecans, milk chocolate. I don't know what those are. These are the praline pecans.
Let me find out.
I don't know if they're just plain salted.
Roasted salted.
Praline pecans.
Does it say on the
y'all.
bottom?
Oh my gosh.
I know y'all hate to watch us eat, but come on. How can I not?
Wait, you think that's pretty? Y'all should see me.
We would be so distracted.
No, it does not say.
I'm going out of camera to finish.
But yeah. There it is. 309 Sunrise Boulevard, Clanton, Alabama. And that's what their building looks like.
Sunrise Boulevard. Right, knows that.
That's what it
That's
says.
cool.
Sunrise Boulevard. It's www.heaton.com. So you can order a gift pack for somebody. You
Show
must
our
try 'em.
friends.
They're delicious.
Show our friends.
Oh, these are our friends. This is Mandy Fortner State Farm.
They sent us
Merry
a Christmas card.
Christmas.
They are the sweetest people.
They are. Hey, that's Honey Bun's wife. Honey Bunny's wife.
Remember Honey Bunny? Hashtag Honey Bunny?
Christina.
Christina. I'm glad I don't have a microphone on today because y'all be hearing all that.
You might want to wrap that back around there. I don't know.
Okay. Tamitha, go ahead, and we did not get this information from Tamitha. You need a link to the Facebook page that is called Peach Country Theater. I'm going to give you a second to get it, okay? Y'all, we have an old theater. If you were here and did our walking
That's
tour,
all?
we have an old theater
Sorry.
that used to be called the Wadesonian. And then it moved and it became the new Wadesonian, but the theater itself stayed, the building stayed. Then people bought it out since then. I think it's been bought out like 2 or 3 times since then. I mean, that's a long time ago. Well, a new family, the Easterlings, have bought it and they're trying to restore this old theater. I probably told you about this before, and they're calling it Peach Country Theater.
Just send it to you, Tam.
Now, they are, if you follow them on TikTok, her son, maybe even Facebook, but her son is taking you into the theater, and we're going to get to go in the theater too. She promised me we can go in and do a video. But they're showing you stuff they're taking down and stuff they're doing. And the original screen had to be taken down. And they were asking people, what do we do with it? What do we do with it? And so many people were giving them ideas. Well, let me show you what they did with it.
Brilliant.
Now listen, you might not want one of these, but I wanted them. Matter of fact, I got them for everybody I know. I got them for the staff and I got them for my daughter-in-laws because I think this is the coolest thing ever. If you want a piece of Chilton County history, this is your opportunity. Now it is limited edition because once the screen is gone, it's gone. Okay. But this is an ornament made with the original screen from the theater. Okay. So this is a way that they could keep the screen in Chilton County or wherever, right? Let me show you what they do. Such a good idea. They buy those mini canvases, those little canvases, and they take that canvas off and they wrap the screen. Do you see this is original screen? And they wrap it around so you can have a piece of the screen. On the front, they heat press a picture of the theater as it sits now. Okay, so this is not the refurbished one. This is at the time they took this out, this is what it looks like. So I got these for everybody. And I told her I wanted to show you guys. They are $10. Now let me tell you what that $10 is for. It is a fundraiser because they're having to redo everything in that theater. And we're excited because it's such a landmark for us. But she told me at a meeting we had downtown, she told me that they're having to get roofing quotes, and y'all would not believe. She's like, it is so expensive to do this. It's going to take us a while, but all of this is fundraisers. And they're trying to, and they have also t-shirts and they have hats and they have other things you can get if you want to help them raise the money. All of it goes to the theater. How cool is it to have a piece of the screen, the original screen? I just think it is so neat. And I also love how rustic it is because it's like, it just feels like hometown.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And I put mine on my tree last night, and this is one that I have here for Tamitha, by the way. This is Tamitha's. So I'll have to send it to you or give it to you when you come down here. So I know, $10. And let me tell you something. What they're having to do, she told me just the top, just the roof, not the, they've got to have the rafters redone and everything. She told me just the roof, the quote they got is $36,000. Just the roof. She said, but I can't put a roof up till we get the rafters all redone.
Yeah.
She literally said, tarps are not tarping anymore. That's how bad it's gotten. Like they can't even keep water out at all. Mm-hmm. So anyway, if you would like to help and get a piece of history, there's the information linked. It is such cool nostalgia. And I'm sure we'll put this in the description too. So if you are interested, so go grab them. But listen to me, they're limited because once the screen's gone, we can't get any more of them. That's all we can get. All right. Let's do product fast. Let's do new product first because that's all re-ups, right? Y'all, so much stuff has come in because of the sale. I'm going to have to do it super fast. I can't see y'all's comments and I want to. Here we go. Okay. 3D embossing folder. Are you kidding me? I love these things so much. If you're in the Folio Club, you will see how I use them. I think I moved your stool. This one is like, let me take it out because it's
so
mine.
You're crossing over my side.
I am right on your side. This one is so cool. Look at it. It's like, what is it called? What is it called?
It looks like a kaleidoscope type thing, but not really.
Geo quilt. Geo quilt. Look how cool it is. You might even see it better if I open it up. It's like faceted. And these 3D ones are incredible. So grab these. This one's mine. I've been using mine on my folios. They are the perfect size to emboss and put on your folio. Love it. Then we have the Bold Blooms embossing folder. These are gorgeous. And let me tell you something. Every time we get these in, they sell out in the store and I have to wait forever for these to come back from our distributor. So if you even like this, you need to grab this because they will go quick.
That's beautiful. Oh,
we are so in love with these. So I saw these shown on the We Are Instagram. And they're, listen, this is not for everybody, but the ones that they're for, you will know who you are. Okay. Let Shannon do that. They are letters, but they're not little. They're 2 inches. They're 2-inch letters, and you get the whole alphabet. You can show them the back real quick what you get, and then we'll show them the size. So I think these are the most useful things to have on hand. We have not crafted yet. We're trying to get to crafting. What I may do is
So they're 2-inch letters.
I want to, yeah, look at them, y'all.
They're awesome.
And you'll use these for everything. And they're perfect for card making, believe it or not, because I saw it on their website. And I think it'd be neat to make people stationery with like their initials or their name, or you could use them for anything. And you could probably cut fabric with these. I imagine that you could, and then applique it down because they're 2 inches. So I'm in love with those. I had to get them, and I thought if I want them, somebody else is going to want them. Y'all got to see this because this is one of those things too. This is one of those, I wanted it, y'all gonna want it. And get into it. I love that. Also, you guys, I love how little footprint this takes up.
Yes.
The whole alphabet in 2-inch letters, and that's all the footprint it takes up. That's amazing.
Nothing.
Put that in one of the Brutus Monroe sleeves or something,
Yes.
or the 49 and Market pocket, and all your alphabets in it.
Yep.
Okay, check this out, you guys. This one is Wild at Heart. Do you see this embossing folder? Are you kidding me? It's leopard, and it's not traditional leopard. It's like very real leopard. I can see doing hot pink paper and then inking on it, ink dragging across it. Oh gosh, it'd be so beautiful.
Yeah.
This one, Wild at Heart, is called Perfect Print, Perfect Print.
Perfect.
And it comes in that box, and I love it. Love that one. Then we have, is this more of these or new of these? Oh, this is the one we didn't get. Remember when I showed y'all these? This is the chevron quilt. So I was able to show you the other ones, but we were waiting on this one to come in. So this is the stitch stripe card front. Now remember, this is an embossing plate, and it puts the stitches into your card front. This one is the actual embossing plate plus the pieces that you place on here so you can get that look, and it's all stitched. I love this. You'll probably see this in a video because that'll be fun to play
So pretty.
with. Oh my goodness. Y'all just brace yourself. Just brace yourself. Also, run, don't walk, because I know we didn't get all that we wanted of this. So there's more coming later. So if you want it now, you need to grab it. Okay. Look at this. This is Fashion Dreams by Becky Moore. Fashion Dreams. Do you see that? And the ephemera as well. I'm going to open it up. We have to. We have to. Here's the ephemera for it. And I can see this being an album for my granddaughters. I can see them loving this. And if you were somebody who went to that big premiere, wasn't it this year? The big premiere was this year. If you went to that premiere and had photos of what you wore and all that good stuff with your grandchildren and stuff, you have to pick this up. Is the chat going crazy? Because it should.
There's 2 of each page.
You guys, look at it. Look at all that. This takes me back to being a little kid. Oh my goodness, look at that pink plaid.
Oliver Jobs.
So cute. What are they? What's on there?
Oliver Jobs.
Astronaut, gymnast, dog mom, ballerina, Cinderella, police officer. I don't know what this one. Oh, is that one of the Snow Whites or something like that? She's got birds. There's a nurse doctor, chef, party planner, graduate, photographer, airline stewardess. They're called what now? Flight attendants. Politician. Come on, you guys. There's everything on here.
So cute.
This is super
Beautiful.
cute. Super cute.
Beautiful.
Oh gosh, wait, did you
This is just neat.
look at
Nope,
the
I didn't.
stars? So cute.
Oh, look at the stripes.
Oh,
It's the
wow.
colors for me. It's the colors. I love this. Look at the little car. What is that? A Thunderbird?
Looks like a Thunderbird.
I think it is.
Vroom.
Yeah.
The polka
Pink
dots.
polka dots.
I love that you get 2 pages of this. So if you wanted to do an album, you could have this as the covering and this is something else on the page.
And of course, fingernail polish, lip gloss, lipsticks. And oh, this has little crowns on it.
Oh, wow.
It's got little crowns on it. Let's look at the stickers. I can't wait. I'm anxious. I want to see them.
Voila!
Oh my goodness.
People are saying we're having trouble with the links working for them.
Oh my goodness. You want to grab your phone and I'll do this? Oh my goodness. This is so cute. What does this one say? Every night is a girl's night. Cute. You are beautiful. Queen of pink. Live your dream. Love. Sparkle and shine. Live your, and you can use it wherever. Look, that's the word for dream. The letters for dream. Dream it, do it. Let's party. Be bold. Be bright. This is adorable. Look at all these. Dream. Strike a pose. This is exciting. I love hanging out with you. Lucky you. I love this. She's everything. I love pink. Classic and chic. Let's talk fashion. This is adorable. I love it. That's a Amber. She's probably gonna have to reload it somehow. Can we let Amber know? Have you got the plastic? All right, you want to hand me? Oh, it is so much stuff, isn't it?
It is.
All right, listen, we're going to rapid fire this, okay?
Okay.
This is re-ups. I want to rapid fire because I'm ready to craft. Just fling it. Okay, we've already shown these, so that's why this is restocks, okay? So the hungry animals, this is called Never Touch God's Hungry Animals. Would you ever pet a platypus? This is these sold out so quick. This is the one for little babies, great and small, prayers for babies. And this is the one that this little piece opens up and you can see underneath it, it reveals something, but I can't open it because it'll mess the book up. I don't want to do that. Every page does that. Okay. This one, oh, this is so cute. Look at this one. This is the one I love so much. Here's my little love bug. And when you open this one, every page has a little flap that opens to reveal a mirror. And it's called Where's My Little Love Bug? And so you read it and then you find the love bug by opening this and showing them themselves in the mirror. Every page. So cute.
Adorbs.
God's unbelievable underwater creatures. And they're all that squishy, like you can touch and feel and, you know, sensory. I love that turtle pattern. It's pretty in it. You have to touch it, don't you? You have to.
You do.
This one, you guys, this is so beautiful. We were able to get more of these. The book guy came yesterday. This is a journal. It's so beautiful. And let me get to one of the first pages. So, well, this is still showing you how to use it, okay? It's showing you the instructions. Here's the set for reflect. And then when you flip the page, you've got Lord, thank you, teach me, guide me, things on my heart, highlights, prayer, and what does that say? Regrets? Requests. I was like, wow, okay.
Prayer requests.
Prayer requests. And then it continues that, okay? But each one gives you a different thing to reflect on and a different scripture to focus on. But it is also for coloring. So all of these pieces you can color, and when you color them on the black, you can get something like this. I would use color pencils to get that effect right there.
To Martha.
Yeah, for real. She's probably already got that ordered.
Give us a.
This one is Never Touch God's Colorful Creation, and it's one of those again. It's got the little creatures in it. Love this one. Pray More, Worry Less, a coloring prayer journal. These are great Christmas gifts. And if you order now, Jasmine can get these in the mail like right away. So if you're thinking Christmas gift, this can go in the mail tomorrow. Yeah. Bless her heart. She got through Black Friday. So now this can go in the mail. Black Friday and ink dens. She got through all of that. Look at this journal. This is such a good gift. People always go, what a good stocking stuffer. This is too expensive. No. I was going to say it's too expensive to be a stocking stuffer. It's $9.99. This, some pens, maybe a little devotion. This would be a perfect stocking stuffer. Love that one. Then Max Lucado's Just in Case You Ever Wonder. This is so beautiful. Look at that artwork. The artist in this is Eve Tharlet. It's beautiful. Look at that. Gosh, it's so gorgeous. All right. Rapid fire. All right. We're just going to run through these because y'all know, but these are back in stock. Coloristas. These are the art markers. If you have been thinking about alcohol markers, grab these. They're like $9.99 a pack. They're so affordable. The watercolor markers. We also got back in the paint markers. And then we got some jelly roll kit sets back in. We got the white and the black.
Pam said that's what she used to color her card with.
Yep, the coloristas. They're so beautiful. This little guy, we use this guy for photo cutting down. I love this guy for that. This little mini trimmer. Again, it's one of those, I don't know why you need it, but you need it. I love it. Most of you guys have it, but this would be a cute stocking stuffer gift for a crafter. Seriously, that'd be cute. Then we have the detail blending brushes. We also have the soft blending tools. Then we got more mini attachers in. Y'all can see what all went during the sale, right? And then a bone folder. I was like, bone folder. Guess what? It says it on it. First word. Bone folder. We got the gray bone folder in. Can y'all tell I've been working too much today? Yeah, they need to give me a break. Okay. Then we got more crocodiles in stock. These are back. All of this can be found at MaymayMadeIt.com. Tamitha cannot keep up with rapid fire, you guys. I'm really flying through this. This is the disc punch. If you're not familiar with this, this is a punch so you can make the holes that hold the little disc to create books. And this is the single punch for that. So that came back in. Memento Dewdrop ink is back in the set. Benny's gonna be so proud that we're flying through these things. How about some inks? We got all the inks back. It looks like we did. Let me see about Simon. Yep, cookie dough is back. Cookie dough is back.
Yum,
Here's
yum.
all the inks that were out. It looks like we've just got them back in stock. So we'll just show you guys the colors. There's the dewdrop, the black one. We got we got Tim Holtz shears and snips back in stock. This is the rotary blade cutter replacement blade. If you have that one, you can pick that one up if you need it. The hexagon punch is back. The scallop circle punch is back. Y'all cannot even see those. Scallop circle, hexagon. The best ever tape, the yellow tape. This stuff is fantastic. Love that. That's what we're using here. Oh, more punches are available here. So we got the 1.5 inch, the 1 3/4 inch. These are things that always go on sale because, or go on when we have a sale, they get gone because they're the things you save up for, right? This is one of the punches for the alignment punch tool. That is the floral border punch. It is back in stock if you've been looking for it. Amber and I talked about this. I think this might be the item we sell the most in our store, and y'all never see me use it. This sells constantly, this T-square ruler. I think it's just a really good price for it is what it is. But we've been selling these since the day we opened, and they constantly get reordered. Everybody needs this. If you don't have a bead threader, you need a dental. They're not dental tools. They've called them flexi needle threaders, but y'all know what they are. And they come in a plastic container, so you don't have to lose them, and you can use them over and over again. I thought we had something to say.
Nope.
These are little rivets. They're so cute. These are copper. These are called adhesive gems. Book rings, size 1.5 inch. Those are back in stock. I think we've been waiting on these for a while. My favorite bone folder, the Dress My Craft bone folder. I wish y'all could have seen the students using these for the first time. They were so cute. And Josh was teaching them how to use it. It was cute. Memento marker is back. Wow, we got everything back. The Mono Sand eraser, which is for pen and ink, this is back. So both, they have two, it's a dual-sided one. Clear acrylic blocks. This one you want because of the sharp edges. This is what we use to cut like our sticky tape with. You can use it for stamping as well, but I like to use it as scissors for my sticky tape. If you have the Dress My Craft trimmer, we got the blades back in stock. How many boxes showed up? A lot, huh? 2-inch Elizabeth tape is back. Is this 2-inch? 64 millimeters. Is that what that says right there? 2.5? Look, I have a ruler.
Okay.
2.5 inch Elizabeth tape. And then we also have 1.04 inch. It's a little, not 1.04. Hold on. What does that say? 10 millimeter, 0.4, which means it's almost half. Yep. So almost 1/2 inch sticky tape. We got the Craft Perfect foam back in stock if you've been looking.
All the new products are now loaded.
Everything's in, the new stuff. This is the sketchbook that I'll be using for the heart journaling. And I also have made a gratitude journal out of this. I love this book. This is the one I used for our original heart journal. And I just love it. I love that it lays super flat. I love that I can flip it over like this. It's just really good for arting in. And be watching for heart journal information in the first of the year. We're working on that also. Full sheet of Elizabeth sticky tape. Matte board. This is the one that Eileen uses with her dies. We love this one. This is Distress watercolor cardstock from Ranger. And then we got 2 different colors of this back in. This is Luster Wax Lilac Rainbow. I have a full video showing you how to use luster wax. I love this stuff. It's so beautiful. And this one is called Gold. This is the Nuvo stamp cleaning stuff I told you would never see me use on camera because it's the one you need when you have stains you cannot get out. Like this is the one you need for old stamps, stamps that are just your favorite stamps you just use and use and use. But I don't use it as my everyday cleaner because it's super strong. I use it as my, we got to have a serious cleaner.
When non-crafters come and use your stamps and they don't know all the secrets,
The class the other day.
the class the other day, this is when you use that.
When your Misties are coated in ink because they just don't know how to use ink.
You know, I mean, your grandkids get in there and play with your stuff. Your Jasmine gets in there and plays with your stuff.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was covered in ink after opening those things up the other day.
I gave up. I like just stacked them all over there.
Did I ever show y'all Poor Vinny magnets? These are magnets that Clack made for us. I don't know that I ever even showed y'all the Poor Vinny magnets. I don't think we have shown them. So Poor Vinny, they weren't in store. They were only in the retail store, weren't they? So now these are online. They're super cute and they are magnets. We also got the new glue bottle keychain. I love this. I think this would be cute on like your backpack or your craft bag or something like that. So these are available. And as always, a lot of people ask us to sign those, and we're more than happy to do that if you want us to sign them. Jasmine walks up with 15 of them, and I'll go, no. This is Sprinklets, and look how adorable they are. I love those. So cute. My favorite ribbons this year are gold organza, which we cannot keep in stock. This is the really thin organza. You want to grab that one? This is the really thin green satin, which I'm in love with. And this is the green organza, which I showed you earlier. This is what you see on the side. That's what this one is. And I love it. This color is so pretty too.
They're so pretty.
Oh, this is back. Yay, I finally get to use it.
It is back again.
The multi-cinch. I'm so excited to get to use this. This means I can film a video about it now. Every time it comes in, it sells out. I think people are asking for this for Christmas a lot. But this is the multi-cinch, which I cannot wait to play with and show y'all. And we've got a lot of book ideas that we've been holding because we couldn't get them in stock long enough. But now we've got them.
I'm gonna get to sell books.
This is Scotty. Everybody knows Scotty. He's back in stock. Sticky folio back in stock. You guys know about sticky folios. Mud on the tires is back. This one flew off the shelf.
Good one. Get it for your
Flew off the shelf. 49 and Market 12.5 by 12.5. Am I saying that wrong or right?
I think so. Yeah, it's.
Don't mind me. I'll be sniffing chipboard.
Maybe. If it's 12 by 12.
12 by 12 then. It's 12 by 12.
So.
And then we got the thick chipboard mat board back in stock. This is the 12 by 12 craft.
Graphics. This is the good one.
We got bins back. These are bins. This is what I used to store my scraps in. We're getting there though, aren't we? We're getting there. Tack and peel. This is so you can take your red rubber stamps and stick them straight to your clear acrylic. You don't necessarily have to have it, but if you need something like that, that's what that is. These are the self-seal bags for your, like, not those, not that. That's the self-seal bags that are back in stock. We also have larger of these. So if you need these for gifts to package up cards or something, these are back.
Or to hold your random pieces when you open a pack of something.
We do that a lot. We also use this for that. This is the 49 and Market 6 by 8. I don't feel like that's 6 by 8.
Nope. 6.5 by 8.5.
There we go.
And there's 3 in a pack.
3 in a pack for that one.
These are good stamp size.
Here you go.
All right, we have Folio 2 is back in stock. We have, this is Folio 2 in white. Yeah, white. This is Folio 2 in black. Then we have Folio 6 by 8 and Build an Album and Folio 1. And these are all the instructions and all the pieces are inside, printed out. Then we have 49 and Market Foundation Pages A in black. We have the 49 and Market Create an Album waterfall enclosure. You can either use this as an album, attach this to it, or you can put these into the pre-made albums like Maymay did on the live. And since this is available, I might wind up using this.
That's what this is that she's showing you. This is this little guy that opens up and gives you spaces for photos.
Lovely.
Then our last stack, we're moving on to crafting. Ready? We got this guy back in stock. I love this. I haven't even got to use it yet. I just love how it looks like fabric. We got the brick embossing folder. We got the, I call this quatrefoil. They call it, I forget what they call this one. Lattice. The lattice embossing folder. Shannon's like, if you forget, read the name.
Well, they put them in different spots on everything.
Stitched scallop squares. I don't know what has encouraged them to change their packaging, but I'm about it.
I absolutely love it.
I'm about this packaging because it's easy to store it. I love it.
You can actually keep it in this.
Look, it's
you can
very
actually
nice.
Store it in here.
This one too. These are the tags.
Love them.
I love it. I'm so glad
I
they
need to go
did
tell
that.
the girls.
This is a re-up. This is stitched embossing from Concord and Ninth. This is an 8. This is a 5 by, no, what is this? 5.5 by 8.5 embossing folder in the plaid. We use this one for something. I forget what we used it for. I don't think it's called diamond plaid.
Diamond plaid.
This is the one I used today on my folio. I love this one. It's called Tufted.
It's quite pretty, y'all.
So beautiful.
It actually looks
Should
like.
we show them? It's right
Yeah.
there. We're too close to it not to show you what it looks like. It's gorgeous. While she's getting that, this is another one of those that does the same thing, but a different pattern. This pattern is called Ornate Repeat. Look what it does. Look how deep that is. How gorgeous is that? I just love that embossing folder.
And it gives you the little tufts. So it actually looks like fabric.
It does. Okay. Let's talk about how we're doing folios, or how I'm doing my albums for my presents. So here's what I did. Okay. I grabbed 4 of these because I need to make 4. This is how I'm going to organize this. All right. Then I picked 4 paper packs. Each album I'm going to allot a paper pack for. You don't have to necessarily do that, but I want to because I want them to be very different because they'll open them the same night. And so I want them to be different. Okay. So what I did was found paper packs that I felt like looked like each of them. And so I'm going to denote one per person. So I don't mind telling y'all because my kids are not going to watch this. This is for Joe and for his girlfriend, Abby, for their Christmas. We're going to make Christmas albums they can put their Christmas pictures in. This one is for Jenna. And the reason I chose it is that deer. I think she'll love that little deer. And also it just feels Jenna-y. This one's called Celebrate Christmas. This one's for Sam and Jared. I just think this feels like, I've seen her do some retro-y stuff in her house. And I think these colors feel like her. And then this one is for Josh and Taylor, and it's a little bit selfish, but it's because Josh's favorite Christmas movie is White Christmas, and it just feels like the right one for them. So those are the packs I'm going to be using, and I want to show you this because this is how I'm going to keep organized. These guys are amazing. These are the Totally Tiffany. They have a real title. Takers? Paper Taker.
Mm-hmm.
And what I love about them is they are Velcro. And what's really great is the Velcro goes all the way across. Okay. And they have this piece inside. You see this? So when you pull this out, it has this base to it. So when you pull this out, everything comes out. And when you put it in, everything goes in because you put it inside there and just slide it in like that. Your 12 by 12 fits perfectly in here. Okay. And also on the side, there's a pocket that you can put a piece in here to say, Josh, Sam, Jared, whoever the product is for, and they can sit sideways on your shelf. So you have this pull tab, you can pull them off your shelf. So because no one has the time to sit down and start to finish an album, including me, but I also don't want to just leave it sitting everywhere because I need to use my work surfaces, or if I'm at home, I might need my dining room table again or what have you. This way I can get started and then throw the whole thing in one of the containers. And when I come back, I don't have a mess of papers everywhere. Okay. I want to show you that because that's also how I organize the stuff I film for you guys, especially when we're doing like Christmas in July. Every project gets one of those. We have 12, I think, on rotation of those those pockets, and we keep projects in them. Okay. So I wanted to show you that. So now what I want to do is start with my favorite paper. I like the look of this one. So I'm going to put these aside because everything's going into their little packets. And let me show you the album. Shannon's going to organize her the same way, by the way. She has all her little pockets over here. She has all of her paper. She knows what she's using for what. Right now, she's just trying to clean stuff up so she can get to crafting. Shannon, on your way back, we don't have a pokey tool. And I feel like we're going to need one. First, I don't know why we don't have a pokey tool over here.
Because we only have one pokey tool. Because they always disappear.
That's so sad.
Miss Yvonne wants to know, will you be making each album with us?
I'm going to show you the process of what time is it? Whew. I'm going to show you the process for an hour.
Yep.
Show you the process for an hour. And here's the thing, okay? I'm going to see how far I can get because I'm not making these overly hard. My children will love the opportunity to have a completed album they can put pictures in, and they don't need anything super fancy, okay? They'll be like, that's so cool. Look what we got. So this is how these look when you get them, in case you've never seen one. They're just solid, And they have this page, and they have this page, and they have this page. Okay, so you get 3 of those pages. And something I'm going to do today, because I'm giving this to my kids who don't watch my crafty stuff and they don't know what to do, I'm going to edit this page a little bit, and I'll show y'all how. I'm not making the first pocket we did in that one, but I want to trim some of this off on this page I'm going to leave solid, because these albums have a front and a back. But the reason they do is because this page is the same length. You see how it's the same length that goes all the way to the spine? If I trim a tiny bit of this off, users have a better experience with it. It won't push the spine. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to trim like 1/4 of an inch off of the first page, because the other 2 pages I think I'm going to edit. Now you can talk, because I'm going to get started.
I don't know what I'm doing yet, so there you go.
Well, she's still assiding.
I'm still assiding.
I'll put this into my trimmer, and I'm going to trim 1/4 of an inch off of the first page to start. And I'll show you what I mean. By trimming that back just a little bit, it now is not pushing against my spine. And so if it gets turned back in the book, like, because, you know, whoever's using it may not realize, if it gets turned back, I'm still not going to get that pressure at the spine, because it's not going to touch it now. So it kind of lets it go both ways. Does that make sense? I know a lot of you guys talk about the fact that they have a right and a wrong. They do, but if you do that little cut, it helps.
So how much did you cut off?
1/4 of an inch. Then what I'm going to do, because I told you I wanted to make that same edit I had in the other one. So I'm going to take this second page. Okay, I'm going to do this on every album, same way. I'm going to take this second page, and down here, I'm going to fold it in 1.5 inches. Okay, so this is my second page, and I'm going to lay it into my trimmer, just like this. And I'm using my trimmer because I'm going to use the scoreboard here, or the score tool. You can do this with your scoreboard, but to save space, I just have my trimmer. So I'm going to put that in there. Make sure when you put it in, you have it pressed all the way to the stop bar, okay? And also make sure you don't use your blade. If you do, it's not the end of the world. You can just glue the piece on, but I want to fold it. So I'm going to go to my bone folder piece, make my score mark, and then on this page, here's my edit. It's so quick and easy, okay? I'm going to fold this over on that mark, glue this down, and then I'm going to glue the 2 sides, and that becomes a pocket that when you open this page, it will close like this and open, and I'll have a pocket in that page. Super easy to do. There's no hard work here. 1.5 inches. Or do you want to keep up with me? Because I didn't know if you did.
I'm catching.
Okay.
I'm 1.5 inches.
This one I did very different, okay? That piece that I folded under 1.5 inches here, I cut it off of here, and then I glued it on the inside, and it works perfect, okay? But I did go back and add a piece here to be my flap, and I actually liked how that worked, okay? So I'm going to do that again. But if you don't want to do that, what you could do is just take another piece of black cardstock, cut 1.5 inches by 6 piece, and glue it down, and you wouldn't lose any length here. But I like the way it turned out, so I want to do that one again. So that means I'm going to take this guy in my trimmer, and I'm going to cut off 1.5 inches. Now, if I'm going too fast for you, what I want you to do is watch part 1 of my latest 3-part series, because this is what I did. Where you at? I can help you. This one.
Is all you did on that?
That's all I did so
1.5
far.
inches?
I'm going to glue it down in a minute.
Okay. Yeah. And then you just cut 1.5 inches off of the last one.
And so this piece that is 1.5 inches that I just took off of this page is now going to get glued here on 3 sides and create a pocket on the inside.
Kathy wants to know if you have the folio that Missy did that you were going to show.
The folio
With
Missy.
the church on it?
I don't have it. She hasn't given it to me yet. I feel like she's going to. She just hasn't yet.
Amazing enough, we haven't got to visit with her.
So busy. She's super busy. It's Christmas at the antique store, so she's got a live schedule for tomorrow. You guys, do me a favor. If you're looking for a live show to watch, go check them out. They're so cute, Rodney and Missy. And tomorrow she's doing, I think she's redoing an entire table on the live show.
Wow.
And on their live, their channel is Rustic Relics on YouTube, and they go live on Friday mornings at 11. Isn't it at 11?
I think so. When did Maymay's packing slow down, Jasmine?
11.
11.
One thing I want to tell you, and I'll tell everybody, when you put this down, give it that slight pinch to get a little lift because it's going to glue down nice and flat.
We're doing this side of
right
the
to the score. You want to be able to still open and close your page freely, so don't glue over. See what I'm saying? I glued it to the score line and not over the score line. Again, if this is too fast, go watch that 3-part series. The first part is where I did this in detail, okay? The only thing I didn't do today is I didn't make this flat pocket because I wanted to have a full page there. So now, except for that, let's go inside and glue our little piece down here. On this piece that we folded, we're going to put glue on 2 places just to close it up as a pocket. I don't think you have to pinch this one. I think it closes good, but that other piece just closed so flat to me.
Now, I don't know if Maymay told y'all, but we also sell their paper. So you can buy the 49 and Market cardstock in 12 by 12 and add anything you want, and it'll be the same color and texture as these pages.
Now, my next suggestion for mass crafting is to do exactly what you just did in the rest of your albums. Do you want to know why that's my suggestion? Because
I know.
Why?
Because it's fresh on your mind.
It's fresh. If you don't do it right now, you're going to have to come back later and watch a video again or get your measurements out or whatever. But right now it's fresh and I can run through the other 3 and do it super fast. So that's what I'm going to do.
Boom, boom, boom. And even if you don't use them this for a Christmas gift, it's done for a later gift.
If you want to edit your pages.
Yeah.
You may not be like me. You may want them just like they come.
Y'all, sometimes these pages, FYI, get a little loose in transport. If they do, you see how it's loose right here? Just stick a little art glitter glue in there, use your bone folder, and press it back down.
I'm going to say something that may be wrong. I could be wrong, and you can catch me if I am. I feel like this was, did you get these from my shelf?
Yes.
I think this was the end of that last shipment we got.
Could have been.
Because I haven't noticed it here as much, but I did notice it in that last shipment.
But if you ever get any, look, see how that one's just a little loose?
Now,
Just
we're
add a little
out
glue.
of the landscape, but we do have portrait right now.
We have black,
We have black
white,
portrait.
so we have portrait available. By the way, landscape's on the way. I asked Amber today, so they are on the way. I'm going to put this down. I'm not stabbing you. I'm not used to you working beside
She
me.
is going to stab me.
You got something we can push that? Where's my ruler?
Yeah, my foot.
Oh, don't go in the trash can.
Why not?
Shannon just went into the
It's
map.
just paper.
You stepped into the map, Shannon.
It's just paper.
She stepped into the map.
I don't get what you're meaning.
You don't either? Y'all are not true Friends fans. I'm not even that big of a Friends fan, and I know what that means. Remember when Joey couldn't find his way and he opened the map, put it on the ground, and stood in it?
Oh,
He said, I'm going into the map.
That was a garbage can.
yeah, I didn't know it.
I didn't get the reference.
Who got the reference?
I didn't.
I'm going to need some people to back me up today, because this one right here, she hasn't given me anything
I
today.
didn't get that one.
Oh, you're
Sorry.
being funny. No.
Good one, Jasmine. Oh, you've been funny.
Earlier today, I was teasing Jasmine because I was showing her how to be a moderator. Like I needed to do that because Jasmine doesn't know technology at all, right? So I'm like, oh, that's right. You don't know how to use YouTube or chat or whatever. And she looked at me like, I do. I've done this before. And I looked at her. She said, oh, you're being funny. Yeah, that's what it was.
Maybe said you're dumpster diving, Shannon.
Yes, I was dumpster diving. I get that one. I didn't get stepped into the map on the garbage
Maybe said she
can.
got it.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I haven't been friends watching lately.
She
I've
has
been-
avoided it. It's
I've
made her
been
sad.
office watching. Yeah, it's
Should've
too
got
soon.
that one.
It's too soon. All right, so we're 1/4 inching first page.
See, it's fresh. Like I'm not going to tell you because it's fresh.
1/4. So y'all, for the first one, we're going to cut a 1/4 inch off. Then for the second one, we are going to score at 1 1/2.
See, fresh.
Just make sure you have it pushed all the way up against the bar. And then the third page, we're going to cut off 1 1/2.
Getting used to this trimmer.
The only thing I'm not used to is my blades on this one are in the wrong spot. Normally I have cut on top, score on bottom, and it's backwards, and I'm catching myself scoring when I should be cutting and all that fun juggling. Did you already glue?
Oh, yeah.
I knew there was a reason to keep these, Shannon. Say it, Jess. Oh, you're being funny.
Oh, you're being funny.
Being funny.
Oh, I didn't notice.
No, I haven't glued. I'm doing mass produced. So I do trimmer, then glue.
It's the
Seems
knee
like-
slapper.
Jess, it is a knee slapper. Slap.
Not there yet.
You didn't think it was funny?
Oh,
Oh, because you were the one who got hit.
I
I
was
was being funny.
But she was the one who got hit,
Oh,
Jess. So she's still a little
still a
tender.
little hurt.
She's tender right now.
Gosh, you sound like Taylor.
You're tender.
It's like, sorry, did I hurt
Taylor
your
would be hit.
feelings?
Taylor would have hit you harder than that.
She's like, I'm sorry, did I hurt your
Did I
feelings?
hurt your feelings? Sorry. Let me do it again. Let me see if I can do it harder.
Y'all, she is not mean. She is just hilarious. Taylor has the best sense of humor.
She does. That's my daughter-in-law, by the way, if y'all don't remember who she is. Are we sharing bone folders? Yep.
Because mine's over at my desk and I hadn't gone to get it.
Lori said, you guys are wild without Minnie.
That's because we craft them.
'Cause this is what we love to do.
I like sitting beside you and crafting like this.
It's kind of fun.
It is fun.
Even though I get beat up.
Run for that bone folder.
Oh, I thought she was on your side.
No.
I think
She was on my side, Jack.
she was on your side.
I'm going to need you to stay on your side, Shannon.
All right, well,
Stay. But that one's actually mine.
it's on my side.
But that's really mine.
I was being nice and sharing, and y'all said it. She said, stay on my side.
You two were such cut-ups and the Christmas tree beyond compare.
Aww. We are cut-ups, Miss Jones. I love it. I think it's beautiful.
Can't say I never made you nothing.
That's what she thinks like George Washington.
George Washington.
I cannot tell a lie, it does. Y'all both laugh. I can go home happy. I can go home happy. Oh
Does
my
the textured
goodness.
paper crack less than smooth when scored and burnished?
If you struggle, can I borrow my bone folder? If you struggle with your texture paper cracking, score it on both sides. Score the top and then flip it over and score the back. You will love the results when you do that. At least I think you will. We do. So like we do our folio club that we do every month, that one, we use a textured paper, and I have found that scoring both sides makes the fold so much easier. I just enjoy it better when I do. I look like a pilgrim. I can see pilgrim. I have to say I agree.
You agree you look like a pilgrim?
Yep. Are you racing?
No. Why? Am I trying to race? Y'all.
I feel like you're trying to catch up or something.
Well, I'm behind.
Why? We're not racing.
Because if you do anything technical, then I'm behind.
After this, it's covering pages.
Well, then
We're good.
I know how to
She
cover.
wants to come play. So much laughter.
Who wants to?
Miss Tina.
Tina, you should. Let us know. We'll sit out in the craft club. In the craft club. All right, I got one more to do, and my 4 are ready to go. See, it's smart to go ahead and do them. Don't you agree? Because you didn't have to think.
No. Well, when Noah was sick, I talked about this earlier. I crafted the mini album things that we did for open house, and that's what I did. I made all the albums because once you get going, it's just easier.
Now, the next step I'm going to do, I won't do in mass, but you could, okay? If I were using the same paper pack for everyone, I 100% would. I would pull out, like if I wanted a certain page here, I'd pull that page out, and that would be the one I use and cut it all the pieces. But because I'm going to use different paper for every one, I'm going to cut paper based on what I want for that album, if that makes sense. I'm not going to like cookie cutter that part of it.
Jane wants to know if the glue press is back. Not yet.
Not yet. We're trying.
Not
It'll
yet.
be as soon as we can order it, we will get it ordered. I want to say she said the 15th or the 11th. I can't wait. I know Vance can't either because it's one that you guys have loved.
I'm loving it because I didn't realize how difficult crafting was on my little hands.
All right, those are done. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that first one just because I know all the glue's dry. The glue's dry on all of them by now, but it's a habit. So I'll go back to the first one. And I'm going to open my paper pack for this one, which is Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays.
That's crazy.
We've been together too long. Okay. Now look, you might want to save this. Okay. If you're like me, the first thing I do is put it in the trash can. And then when it's time to clean up, I'm like, where'd that bag go? And I have to dig it out. So put this aside because in a few minutes, you're going to have a bunch of cut pieces. And even though you have that big folder to put this in, trust me from experience, it's best when you corral your cut pieces and put them in there than if you just throw them in there. It's a lot harder to deal with. So I'm going to put that aside. Now, what's the first thing we need to do when we open our paper pack?
Smell it.
After that, step 2.
Pick out your favorite piece that you'll want to use on your cover.
You're so good. You're learning all my ways.
I was trained.
Pick out your cover piece. I like to go through and do that first. The reason is because there was a time I was making an album and I remember it was a graphic 45 paper pack. And if y'all know, that is an expensive paper pack, right? I bought that paper pack. I was so in love with it and I could see my album in my head, but I started working on the inside first. And when I went to go do the cover, which is what I had wanted to do, I had cut that page up and put it inside and I was devastated. So it taught me to start by pulling out your favorite. Another thing I would suggest, if you're going to do what I'm doing and you're keeping them in these little containers, this piece right here, just go ahead and put it in your container. It kind of becomes your cover. And because I know which kid is getting which paper, this will be what I use to keep my stuff organized rather than writing their names or whatever. So that'll go in the front and I can see it clearly and I know which album is in there. So I got that. Plus I don't need it. It's just clutters my work surface. I don't need it up here. So let's look. Also, while you're looking, if you so are inclined, you can pick your least favorite page to go ahead and put on the back of your album. I think you should always put your least favorite page back there because nobody really flips it over and looks at the back. So pick the one you don't like and the one you do like. You don't really have to know the plan for your cover at this point, okay? I'm going to show you another thing you can do, which I did in my last one, and I really liked it, and I'll probably do it in this one too. I love this page. This is so cute. The little garlands. I think I'm going to use that for the front. And then let's see which one I did not love. Which one went, eh. I'm not big on these Santas, but not because I don't think they're cute, but because I feel like they're too busy for anything I might do anywhere else, but they're good for the back, you know? And then I can use this inside anywhere. So I'm going to use that for the back. All right. So here's what I want to suggest that you do. Every time you need a note, you need something to write on, okay? Because you're going to spend some time measuring this album. Oh, yes, I do. Wait, we have a pencil right here, Jess. A pen will work. I think it will. Will this show up? No, I need a pencil. She's got it. Okay, so here's what I suggest you do. These albums can be slightly different. Your folds can be in a different place. They just can be slightly off. And if you know me, 1/8 of an inch makes a big difference in your matting, okay? So I like to measure everything. So what I do, I learned this in my last album. This is so key, okay? This is easy to do. This guy is just under 8.5, all right? I'm going to do an 8 1/4 piece because I want that little bit of black to show around the edge. I think it makes it look really, really clean, okay? So I know I want this to be 8 1/4. So right here with a pencil on this one, I'm going to write 8 1/4. Why am I doing that? I'm covering this up. I do not care what it's going to look like underneath, okay? This whole thing's going to get covered. So I've got 8 1/4, and I'm going to turn it and do 6 1/4. Now I know that's the same for the back. I'm gonna go ahead and write that measure down. 8 1/4 by 6 1/4. If you want to do Post-it notes, you can. I see somebody saying that. Here's the reason I don't. I don't want to keep up with it. And I used to do that. I'd have a whole, like Shannon will tell you, I'd have a legal pad or like a little legal pad, or I'd have a notepad and I'd be writing down all the measures. I'm like, why am I doing that?
Or
if
she
I
has
put
a
them in
Shannon.
here, or I tell Shannon, but if I put them in here, I can just open it up. I can go through and measure one time and then open it up and get started.
I could open it up.
Anybody, yeah. Like, and the other thing is I can come back later and not have to see where I was. I know if I walk away and come back. See, I learned a lot of this doing this album I filmed 3 parts of. I couldn't sit there and do 3 parts from start to finish. I had to walk away and come back. So this is why I did this way. Now, check your cover. Don't tell Shannon I crossed your line. Check inside of here.
Oh, you're fired.
This is a great example. Let me show, and I'm going to show Shannon too. Do you see how when I measure from the edge to that fold, 8 1/4 is super tight? Do you see
Yep.
that? Because I'm on the edge here.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would rather do is do an 8 piece. So I'm going to do 8 so it's inside there and it gives me that same edge down here. Does that make sense? Can y'all understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to write an 8. And now this is probably going to be 6. It is. No, it's 6 1/4. But I'm changing it here because, and this is why I want you to always check, because this is different. This fold is always a little bit different. Nothing is made exactly perfect. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead to the back and do it and see if it's the same. If I do 8, I'll be happy back here. So I'm going to do 8 by 6 1/4.
Miss Kathy said y'all are cracking her up.
Sorry. No, I'm glad we are.
Not
She
sorry.
loves it, she said.
Now remember, I changed this one. Okay. So I need to double check everything. It is 6. Also, this is why you want to put your ruler on the pages. If you get through and go, oh, I just need 6 1/4 pieces. No, inside is not 6 1/4. This is 6. So this is going to be 6 this way. So I'll do 6 and I'll do by. And it's, remember, I cut this down. Okay. And so I need to check it. This is going to 7 7/8. And because I'm not scared of that, I'm going to use 8s to my advantage. So I'm going to come back 2 8s and I'm going to cut it 7 5/8. Okay. And I have found, if you watch my 3-part video, I don't mind doing that 8 situation because I want it to look right. That's the biggest thing.
Okay. That's what I thought. Same.
I feel like if you get these measures one time, you're safe throughout the other books. I really do feel like you are. But you might want to check. If you get heavy-handed.
Well, I mean, I might not have cut the same you cut.
Right.
Because putting it into the trimmer, it does make it a little wonky. So, I mean, you know.
That was an easy one because it was the same as the other side. And now I'm going to check this one. See, this is such a good example. So this should be, you know, probably 8 1/4, but it's not. It's 8 1/8. So I want to cut this page. And here's something else you can do. Go ahead and float your ruler and see what it looks like over here.
That's how I do when I'm measuring the pages.
So if
I
I
get
go
to where I want my.
and just float it,
Yeah.
and look at it. Now your ruler's different. She's
It
using a
is.
ruler that doesn't start at 0, and that can help you too.
Because I don't have one like this in here. That's what I have. I'm lazy today.
Miss Cheryl said hello from California.
Hello.
California is the place we want to be.
So we loaded up the truck
And we moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is what we do in our free time.
Jasmine laughs at me.
I was doing it too.
The thing is, it's dangerous. I just want Jasmine around. Jasmine, hang around. She'll laugh. She'll just laugh at me. All right, I'm getting there, you guys. Now I'm on to this page that I cut funny. Remember? This is the one I went a little wacky with. So this one is 6 1/4 by 6.
What do you do your inside size? 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I'll tell you something. I did this one different than the part 3. I made sure that this would leave me a 6 1/4 or 6 6 inch, a 6 by 6 inch spot. I didn't stress about that this time because I'm gonna be cutting the paper now. Now let's talk this area. So I've got this flap, right? And I've got this flat area. I want to cover this with 2 separate pieces of cardstock. So I'm going to measure them separately. So this guy comes out to 5 7/8. So I will cut this piece to 4 5/8. Let me double check that I've got this ruler upside down. I'm going to float it. Yep, 4 5/8 by 6. And then this guy, 7 7/8 by 6. I'm seeing a pattern on this one. The full pages are 7 7/8, which is good.
Same.
See, I feel like once you do one, you're okay. I think you can run this through your other 8. The big thing for me was I couldn't remember what I did on these pages. That was the big thing. You know what? I don't think I'm going to. In the last album, I cut another piece and glued it on, like sandwiched it on. I think I'm going to leave that like that and maybe just put a little flap or something. I don't think it needs anything fancy. That scared me, Noah. That was like, you are so good at scaring people.
Welcome.
Did you have a good day at school?
Mm-hmm.
We are.
Take your jacket off so you don't get hot.
Tammy said she's missed the whole show.
That's okay. It'll be.
You can
it'll
watch
be out
the
there.
rerun.
You can watch it again.
That way you can fast forward through a lot of things. There's a lot of things you can fast forward through on this one. I got 6 3/8 back here. Are you to that one yet?
Which one?
That last flap.
This baby?
That side.
I haven't got there yet. I'm Willie behind. Willie. 6 3/8. Yep.
I'm gonna have to really do this. I'm in a spot on this one. I'm gonna do 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. I forgot to do my little flap over there. Got to go back and get it.
I like 6 1/4.
Is that what you got too? That's what I went with.
6 1/4 tall?
No, it's 6. No, it is 6. No, it's 6. That's on me. I've done that a couple times. I'm so glad you're sitting here to make me correct that.
I'm sure they might be screaming at you.
They probably are. Okay.
1 3/8.
Amy says,
Looks good to me.
Happy birthday, Noah.
Oh, he just walked out.
Oh.
I will let him know.
Yesterday was his birthday. If you didn't know,
Yes,
this was his
yes,
birthday.
it was. He turned 11.
Look at this. See see the difference in this one?
Ooh, 6 1/4.
Oh, you're not alone. Yeah, that's. I
You
think,
do 6 1/4 on the outside?
I don't think I did.
Oh, that.
I had to go
yeah,
back. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it either. You asked that one.
I think it's 1 3/8.
1 3/8.
I did 6 1/4 tall, but 6 3/8 is what I did for. Now, honestly, I would put these same measures in your other 4. I just would. It'll save you time in the long run. They're going to be the same.
Or close enough.
Yeah, or super, super close. And then if you have to walk away, you're good.
And you will be so much happier to sit down and just know all I have to do is cut a piece this size. Or I will go back with probably a sheet of paper and write down, I need so many pieces that are 8 by 6 1/4.
We ain't got there. That's the next step.
Oh, see, there you go.
That's what we're going to do next.
Because that's my head. This was 7 7/8.
It just seriously makes mass production possible, makes it where you can get Christmas gifts made and feel good about them because we're not rushing the process. We're just organizing the process so that it makes sense.
Did you do 6 3/8?
Is that the back part?
Yeah.
The very last one was
Did you do 6 3/8?
6 3/8 by 6 1/4. Is that what you got too?
6 by 6 and
By 6.
6.
Wait a minute, that's not the right
No.
one.
Not that one.
This one, 6 3/8. It's
By
not.
6.
Thank you for catching that. 6 3/8. All right, so where am I at? I am 6 1/4 by 6. 7 7/8 by 6. Can y'all see how it helps to get the organizing done ahead of time? Does it make sense what we're telling you? Because honestly, I have discovered this about crafting at home. Y'all know I've taken up sewing, right? And what I've discovered is whenever I'm doing like a quilt, I do it just like this. I get all of my measurements laid out, get everything ready, and then every day I just go in and do a part of it. Like I just walk in and go, okay, I need 14 of this size or 6 of this size or whatever it is. I just do a part of it every day. And that helps me to get the projects done because I'm telling you, I'm just like you. I can't go home tonight and sit down for 4 hours and craft. You might think I can because like I don't have kids at home or whatever, but I can't. I have laundry and I have dishes and I have animals. What'd you say? I have Bean, which is hard enough by herself. So I love to have this, to do these little steps every day.
You got 8 1/4 on your back? You can't do 8 1/4. On the inside back, sorry.
Back here?
Yeah.
I got 8.
Okay. I got 8 and 8. 8 and 8.
The inside is
Close
different
enough.
than the outside.
Close enough.
You know, because of that foldy thing. So I do want to challenge you to do that, guys. Plan your project out. Do the organizing in your head and all that kind of stuff. And then just take some time every day. Like, think about this. This morning is such a good example for me. So I was getting ready to leave, and I had a live show. We had a live class at 10, so I knew I couldn't be late for work. But I said to myself, I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to go work in my sewing room. Just 30 minutes. And I finished everything I had to do before I was leaving. And I saved myself 30 minutes. And I went into my sewing room, and I had some squares I needed to square up. That's all I had to do. But that squaring up takes time, and it takes away from sewing. And I told Shannon at lunch, I'm so glad I did this. I squared up all those squares. So when I go home tonight and get to where I can sit down, all I got to do is go in there and start sewing. So that 30 minutes this morning made such a difference in my crafting, and especially when you're on kind of a tight deadline for holidays and things like that. I feel like I'm browbeating this point. So I will quit. Are they saying that it makes sense so I can move on from it? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, nobody's complaining of anything. So,
Send your complaints to
Shannon and Maymay.
Tabitha. Maymay.
What's your strategy for getting crafting done? What's your strategy for not getting to Christmas and going, I wish I could have had time to do that? And you know where this came from? Part of it is from Shannon, because Shannon has really been enjoying paper crafting this year. Like, she's been wanting to make things and really do really
fun.
cute things. And she's like, I really want to make this for my friends. I really want to make this for my family. And I'm like, you're no different than me. Getting the time to do it is the hard part. And I thought, you know what?
Yeah, because we don't get to craft daily.
Not daily, no. So I'm thinking, if we could figure out how to make this easier for us, we could also make it easier for everybody else. Just think how far ahead you are right after we finish this.
A lot farther than I was this morning.
I mean, I know you don't have any paper cut, but you don't have to think. You be like, I got 25 minutes. Sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
my daughter and I made 3 albums for fellow teachers, and that's how we did it.
See, that's how you get it done.
Cassie said, makes great sense to me.
Perfect. Oh, I didn't write on top of that one.
Tabitha said, I will take complaints before them, Shannon.
I love you, Tam. So very much.
So what Christmas presents have you started this year? What are y'all making?
Well, I made 8 of the mini folios that we did at open house. And that's it so far.
I think these are the first presents I've made. I'm working on Vince's quilt. That's a present. That's going to be a present.
Normally, most of my presents wind up being food presents. Because I make yummies for people.
Amy made 2 little dollhouses.
Ooh. Isn't it great to give handmade things? I like to receive handmade things, so.
Sharita made tags.
Is your sister what? What is that?
I hit the top.
You've been listening to us?
And it was.
Who is that to? Your sister?
Yeah.
At least, you could explain the crazy.
I didn't send it.
At lunch, we were testing out a thing, and she was like, listen, I'm doing this on your thing, so if it goes to you, you'll understand the crazy. We were testing out the audio feature that's with the new update that I keep hitting on accident and I don't know how. Have you done it? When
She
you're
doesn't
sending,
have an
oh,
Apple.
you don't have an Apple. You probably did it years ago. It's probably no big deal to you. It's probably a problem she got through a long time ago.
Since the new phones, and they have the speaker button down here on the bottom corner, I hit it a lot and record conversations
Oh, no, that's dangerous.
like this.
No, sending it is
Like
Yeah.
this, y'all.
She's recorded
like-
like the whole show today.
Like
Well, we have a transcript.
since Noah got here, it's been recording because I sent a message to tell her thank you. No, she sent Noah has been delivered
I dare
and
you
took
to
a
send it.
picture of
I
it.
dare
like
you to send that to
yes.
her and just let her be like, what in the world is she doing? What's wrong with
It'll be
Shannon?
easier than deleting it.
Tabitha said she made 150 cards and she's trying to recover.
That's a lot of cards.
Casey tries to craft and I'm working on 3 Christmas countdown.
Okay, now the fun part. I do need something to write on because this is where we do the add up.
Okay.
Where's that piece you had that we did earlier? Perfect, that'll work. Okay, now I'm gonna do this one time and I'm gonna use it for all of them, okay? So I'm gonna go through this album. This is how I did it. Y'all do what you wanna do. Everybody has their own brain, okay? I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna write the measures. I'm not going to the edge of the page. I'm coming over here and I'm going 8 by 1/4. 8 1/4 by 6 1/4. Then I'm gonna open it and I don't have this measure written, so I'm going to write 8 by 6 1/4. Okay. I don't have that one written. So 7 5/8 by 6. And if anytime I run into it, I already have it written, I'm not going to write it down again. Okay. So 7 7/8 by 6. Don't have that one written. And then I've got that one written. 7 7/8 by 6. 6 1/4 by 6. I've got that one written. 4 5/8 by 6. 1 3/8 by 6. 6 1/4 by 6 is written. 7 7/8 by 6 is written. 1 3/8 by 6 is written. 6 3/8. That's one I don't have yet. 6 3/8 by 6 I have. 6 1/4 by 6 I have. 1 3/8 by 6 I have. 7 7/8 by 6 I have. 8 that one I have, and that one I have. Now, to keep me from messing up, I write the measures down first. Okay. Now I'm going to go count how many times I need them. I know I have this one time, and I know I have it 2 times, but I don't have it anywhere else in the book. That's the outside, which is the biggest. So what I like to do is come over here and write. And then we're going to, yeah. All right, let's give it a second and see if we're back. Can y'all see us now? Because our whole internet and our whole building went out. But we're back.
And Diana, if you can hear me, it is not bad to make a Christmas present for yourself because
Do it,
I
girl.
have paper that I have saved over there that is Christmas paper to make my own album, and it has all the ephemera
We're
and
back.
everything.
Back.
We're back.
Yay.
So
All right.
make a present for yourself. Don't feel bad about it.
So again, I'm going to count every measure, how many times I need it, and put it in parentheses in front. You lay this out how you do it. This is just how I've done it so long. If I keep consistent, I know what I'm looking at, if that makes sense. 8 by 6 1/4 is 2 of those. All right. So
If you make it yourself, you get exactly what you want.
And you also ensure you get a present.
Yeah.
2 of these. All right, let's go back. 7 and 7/8 by 6. 1, 2, 3.
If you're still having issues, make sure you refresh your browser. Tamika said.
6 1/4 by 6 is 1, 2. And if I get by 6, I think it's twice. All right, and then what you can do, if you want, I'm not gonna, because it'll come out in the wash, is you could go back and count every measurement you have, and then count these and make sure they match up. It'll come out in the wash. Now, I'm not gonna worry about 4 albums. I'm worried about this album, and I'm only gonna do the one. I'm not gonna go through and go, oh, I need this 8 times. I need this 8 times. I'm not going to do that because I'm doing a separate paper pack for each one. If you're using the same paper pack for each album, just come over here and do the math. I needed 8 times. I needed 8 times. 8 times. 4 times 5 is 20.
Yes.
You know, so you can do the math if you're using the same paper pack. And since I'm not going to. And now I get to make a cut.
You already made a cut.
Yeah, in the book I did, didn't I? And then, and look, do this. I'm real bad about this, but make this album measures family gifts. I'm just going to do that so I'll know. And that way, I always have that. Okay. So for these pieces, I know what measures I need. These are my front and my back. I need 8 1/4 by 6 1/4, but what is my nemesis? Orientation. I always mess up my orientation, and I don't want to waste paper because these measures they take up a good bit of your paper. So just make sure you're watching your orientation. So my pages are the same, okay? And what I like to do for me, you do your brain the way you do it, but I like to go ahead and cut the height first, okay? My height is 6 1/4. If I cut this first, I'll mess myself up in my own brain. You do what works for you. But for me, I do the height. And if I keep that the rule, whatever album I'm working on, I'm cutting the height first every time. Okay. So that means I'm going to turn these sideways in my trimmer, and I'm going to cut them at 6 1/4 because that is my height. Now, it won't always be. If I do a different album, it won't be 6 1/4.
People asked if you were covering your spine.
I will cover the spine, but we'll get there. The reason I didn't, I'm glad you asked. You know, I did that whole holy spine.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I thought I'd just leave it alone in case I do. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good idea.
And then at the end, if you decide not to do it, you may not know what I mean by the holy spine. Let me show y'all. So this one that I did that has these ribbons coming out, I did these holes and did this, did the eyelets in there and all that good stuff so I could put these little hangy pieces in. I may or may not do that. And for me, I think I'm just going to leave it uncovered for a minute. Also, here's another thing about this. You get scrap when you're doing this, and sometimes you get the perfect scrap for right here. So instead of just, oh, T-Man, I thought that was Vince. I'm like, how did you get home so quick? I just
Thought
looked up
at
and was
first it was Noah.
it's T-Man, you guys. You want to say hello?
Nope.
He really meant, hey
He
guys,
was
how you
being
doing?
Hi, guys.
He was being funny.
Oh, you were being
He was
funny. We have a new joke now. Oh, you're being funny.
Sure, I was being funny. Sure, I was being funny.
T-Man came in. We love when he comes in. You want to get back there? Camera is right. The little one right there. There.
Where else would I look?
Well, I thought you might want to put your head under there.
I can see the screen on hers and right here. Why would I put my head up underneath there?
Oh, you're being funny.
Crazy.
Okay, so
with the jokes.
let me tell y'all something. In my last album, I decided to make this part of my practice. Yes, this is the piece I want to be on my cover. Hey, you can't be looking because some of these are presents for you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm just kidding. You won't even care. You would if you walked in and saw me doing it, you wouldn't know it was yours when I gave it to you.
Probably not.
But
Oh, it would be fun to play. Hey, can you guess which one
Can
is
you guess which one
Josh's?
I wonder if you could. I don't see if you can.
Tabitha said T-Man is salty today.
He's always salty. Which one of these is Josh's? I mean,
No
I
idea.
picked them for y'all based on who you are. So which one do you think it is?
The middle one.
I'm shocked. I thought for sure White Christmas. It's his favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, I wasn't reading them.
Oh, okay. Which one do you think it's? Never mind. I'm not going to ask him that question because now he'll know, and then it'll not be exciting. It won't be anyway for him. It'll be exciting for Jenna. Okay, so let me tell you what I discovered. Okay, I discovered in my last album that I'm not going to be gluing these down right away. I have them made, and I know where it's going, but I'm not going to glue it straight down. And the reason is, now it ended up being okay here because I popped this piece up and I wrapped my ribbon around it. But if you might want to add ribbon and wrap it around your piece so it hides underneath, don't glue this down. Hold on to it. Just wait and just put it aside and know that's what it is. So what I'm going to do so I don't accidentally cut it is put it in that little envelope. Remember that we talked about? So I'm going to put it in my Velcro envelope or either back into the plastic bag, whichever way you want to do it. Have you had a good day too? And so I've been literally live all day.
Have you?
We went live from 10 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
We set this live up. We went over to Three Amigos for 20 minutes to eat so much.
Yeah.
We came back. We had a phone call at 1 and we came back and got live again. So that's what I've been doing today. I've been live.
Talking.
Talking my head off. All right. So I have this. Look, Tom. So that's that. Now I'm going to go back to my sheet. Oh, let me show you this. I'm going to check it off. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm just going to check it right here. Why? Because when I do my other ones, I can go check, check, check. Make sense? Some of you guys will make yourselves, like Shannon would probably do this if she had time. She'd make a little spreadsheet for something like this. You know, something you can use over and over again. And if you join Made It Club in January, you may see some of that kind of stuff. I'm just saying. All right.
Because Shannon would be making.
There has to be a teaser.
Just saying.
There has to be a teaser.
Yeah, there has to be.
Shannon will make them after I tell you to make them. I'll be like, Shannon, make this. She can do it though. That's good. You should see what Sylvia. Did we see it yet?
I haven't.
I haven't
looked
got
at
to look at it
anything.
either. Okay, I had Sylvia working on something cool today too. All right, so now I get to go to the fun pages, which are just whatever I want. I don't have to stress about it being like the perfect page. Hey, I also typically will pull my cut aparts out because rather than accidentally cutting into those, it's better to save those for later.
Did Noah see you?
You know, they're built Lego, but
Yeah, he had to bring that today.
He turned 11 yesterday. Did he tell you?
Mm.
It's his
Yeah.
first day as being an 11-year-old. Second day, I guess, technically. Well, 3/18 was his first full day.
318. He's had his first full day as an 11-year-old.
He started telling Shannon Sunday, my last Sunday is a 10-year-old. Like every Friday.
Friday.
My last Friday is a 10-year-old. Every day he would say it to her. He's so funny. Hey, look, I really love this. And I know y'all do too. Are you fixing to go? I didn't want to hold you up. This one's yours? I really love this. I don't think I'm going to stress about it, okay? I'm not going to call this a page I'm going to use because I love this side too. So these pages are really made if you're doing a scrapbook. Like if you're making a scrapbook, it's perfect for that. I'm not going to lose the design because I'm going to get it from the other side. So don't stress if you do the same thing I'm doing. All right, so I need 2 pieces. I love this piece, by the way. I want it to go on the inside. Although, let me say this. If you want to cut it like this and cut it like this and have this going around 2 sides, you do you, boo. You do
Merry
you.
Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas.
Mercrimus.
No, it's not my day.
Markeramus.
I didn't actually work with him. He's not town.
You work with my favorite person today? I think who my favorite person is. With Roy? How did I know?
He wasn't there
I knew I did something wrong. Okay. I did do something wrong, but I'm not going to talk about it. We're going to move on. We're just going
Is
to
there
move
something I
on.
need to know?
Nope. It's totally
Okay.
something I did. Totally something I did. Here, this trimmer, it don't do great at 6 1/4.
No, the Made It Club has not gone on sale yet. Yeah,
No,
you
not
have
yet.
to. Does that one? Yeah, you have to look in here.
I thought that was it. I wanted to make
Yeah.
sure. That's where I messed up a while ago.
Yeah, you have to look in there.
Um,
It's harder to see. I don't know if you could get like a fine tip Sharpie and go in there and
you could.
mark them.
Did you have a good day though?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Are you happy about that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right. Because some people aren't happy when they have good days.
Maymay doesn't like having good days.
Good days are overrated. Kidding. That is so not true. I love a good day.
You heard it here first. I don't like good days.
I love a good day.
Funny.
Oh, she's being funny. She's being funny. This is so cute, you guys. Y'all probably would think, I don't know if you're all this way or not, but some people think, ooh, the black album won't look cute with that white base paper. Yes, it does. Look. It just looks so cute, doesn't it? But it would also be cute over here. It's also cute on the white. You just really can't mess up. Some people go, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, you want to see if I can't mess up?
Oh, I can mess it up. Just trust me. Can you fix that?
Probably not.
Neither could they.
Neither
That
can
is
they.
the
That's the
first-
truth.
That is the first time I've ever heard you say that, Thomas.
I don't think so. No, it's very, very obnoxious.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that was not very loud. In the summer, this
Yeah.
summer, it was so loud. It would scare you so bad when it would do
We
it.
have literally jumped out of our
Out
skin.
of our skin.
And that's the air conditioner squeaks, the belt squeaks.
Everyone's tried to fix it.
Supposedly, you can just put deodorant on the belt and it'll go stop squeaking. So, I mean, you can try that.
Well, you want to hop up there with some deodorant?
I don't have any deodorant.
It's on the roof. Even Mr.
The
Hoyt's tried to
deodorant's
fix it.
The deodorant's on the
The
roof.
AC is on the roof.
Yeah, the deodorant's on the roof.
Yeah, that's very cute.
And
I
that
do
way
have-
everybody keeps
Yeah,
their
that's
deodorant.
the way to keep it on the
We
roof.
do have deodorant in the bathroom. I don't know why.
Supposedly, I've seen this on like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, something. But if you like put the deodorant on the belt of your car, and, like run around, I guess it like, I don't
You think it works?
know.
I have
Don't.
sprayed squeaky clean on the hinges of the doors.
100% we've done that.
And it does work for a little
But
while.
you know what works better? The Nuvo cleaner.
The Nuvo
It
cleaner
has
does
like an
work
oil
better.
in it, and we've done that before when it squeaks so much, so we just had all we can take out of it.
Only
You
because.
get, you can get like a graphite spray that'll do that.
Yes, you can.
Of course you can, but when you don't have it,
When you don't have it and you need to open Maymay's door when she's filming, you use what you have in stock. Squeaky cleaner, Nuvo cleaner.
I'm gonna say I used Pledge one time too.
You have used Pledge.
Olive oil spray, something that Vinny had in the
Yes.
kitchen. Do you remember that? When we were in
They
Rabina,
literally make a spray for it.
huh?
They will literally make a spray for it.
No, I know they do, but we had what was in the kitchen. When Vinny was cooking, he had some cooking spray, and I said, "I bet this will do it."
Oh, some
Yeah, it's oil. Of course it'll do it, right?
until it dries.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's literally what happened. That is what happened. Are you good over there? You got all 4 written?
Yep.
See, you're doing well. I don't like this measurement. Either I'm not measuring right or I don't like this measurement. Let me see what I wrote. Oh, that's why. Never mind. It was me.
Go figure.
Because it's 7 5/8, not 7 7/8. Go figure why it's me.
Your measurement.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. That's my theme song. Something just hit
Wish
you.
it was tea
I thought
time.
it did. I went up against the wall and I
Wish
thought
it
the whole
was-
wall moved.
Wish it was tea time.
It's probably not a real wall.
I believe that.
We took its support out.
I don't have it either.
How's it going, chat?
Sounds as though we've had a squeaky door in every location.
Every location. Multiple squeaky doors. Multiple squeaky doors. What y'all doing over there, chat? Tell us something good.
Mary said, San Fernando Valley, California, love these type of videos. So real and down to earth.
Well,
That's
I agree with you about
the
that.
truth. That's the truth.
They real.
I'm actually just audio recording. can't see
You're
me,
not
I'm
real.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just audio recording.
You're Memorex. You won't even get that
You're
because
just
you're so
hitting the
young.
That's all.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
When Thomas, if my hand goes away, you know I'm just hitting a button for Thomas to play.
Yep.
That's his voice. Oh, I love that plaid.
Thanks, I do too.
I love a good plaid.
Where'd you make your cover?
I did it with that garland, the green garland. The green garland. See, look, I think this is where I'm going to get lucky. Let's see. Oh, it's close. It's close. Close. Use this one because this one will work. Ugh.
I'm doing this instead of tonight's.
Yes, because we didn't want to be live tonight with no man here with us.
We're
So we were
caredy
like-
scats.
We're caredy cat.
We're caredy scats.
I figured. I just didn't know. That's all the time got changed for your live. I just didn't. I figured out what it was for.
Yeah, we
Page
told him
one?
on Tuesday. I'm like, we don't want to be here by ourselves.
Or page 2.
Better one, better
Is it
two.
better 2
I see no
or
difference.
1?
Two.
Can I get a replay?
Two.
I don't see a difference.
Or 1?
Yeah, my eye
Two.
doctor hates me.
2
What now?
or 1?
Two. I'll say it again. Two.
I don't see a
2
difference. Can you show
it
me again,
is.
please?
Thomas needs to see it again.
2
Please.
I don't see a difference.
or 1?
Two.
All right. I'll see it.
Two.
2.
About the same.
About the same as what I told my eye doctor.
About the
Two.
About the same.
I was going
Two.
for 2, but you know.
Two. We got lots of twos.
She was gonna do two anyway, y'all.
I was gonna do
That's the
2
thing.
anyways.
That's the thing. Don't y'all? I do it to y'all too all the time. Y'all vote, and then I do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Doesn't that drive you insane? I do it to y'all.
I'm
I know
just
that
getting
I
y'all
do.
to talk. Y'all too quiet.
They are quiet.
We're talking so much.
They're laughing. Their sides are hurting so bad. They're laughing.
I'm sweating from laughing.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well,
Get her
it
the
is.
deodorant.
And you ain't going for it. Get it in the video.
Jasmine needs the deo.
I did turn the air on earlier. 'Cause-
You should have been here this morning. We were talking about sweating.
I never slept.
Oh, it was so hot in here.
How's it hot in here? Y'all had the heat on 100?
Jasmine, when she's packing,
I
she
wasn't
gets-
gonna say names, Jasmine.
Jasmine, when she's packing, she gets cold, and it was 72 degrees.
I wasn't gonna say names, but Jasmine.
I'm saying names. Jasmine. It's Jasmine's
Sugar,
fault.
Sugar, turn the heat on. Turn the heat on.
Turn the heat on.
Not us, Thomas. It's Jasmine. You
Jasmine,
know me
You
better
would
than
have
that.
died.
I don't run the heat of
Literally.
the house hardly.
You know
You
me
would've
better
died.
than that.
I freeze her.
Jenna's so tiny. She freezes anyway.
I'm not tiny, but I freeze. But it's hot in here when these doors get closed.
Shannon just, I don't know what it is, but Shannon, she always cold.
I'm always cold. Not now. I'm comfortable now.
Now I'm singing. I'm the problem. It's me. All right, I want to show y'all something else that I like to do. Not everybody will like this, but I think this is kind of neat. Okay, so I'm on my last page. I haven't glued anything down. I'm just getting everything cut and laid. So look, I like to do this. When I have these scraps like this, if I have two that I really like together, like I like this together, this ornament and this, rather than cutting a full sheet, I'll do these kind of strips. And in the end, it just looks good. It just adds like movement and texture, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it, but it does. So like this stripe would look good with this green. Isn't that cute? It's kind of like what you saw Holly do on hers when she put all the strips on the back of her album. I've been on this stool too long today, y'all.
What are
Too
you
long.
talking about? Your butt hurt?
Yes. This stool is not my friend today. Oh, I like that. I have,
She had to say
I
something.
might be sensitive.
What? I didn't hear
She
what
said, at least you haven't failed.
Yet.
I said she had to say something. She couldn't have waited till the live was over. She cut it up.
Poor Shannon.
I have fallen off this stool before.
Jasmine said, I'm supposed to be making
She
conversation.
can't even speak. She can't even breathe, much less speak.
She's making conversation.
It's all because I said she was cold. She has to tell y'all I fell off the stool. I didn't actually fall off the stool. I was going to sit on the stool, and we have
She is dead.
We
If
have
you
these
need her to
cushions.
conversate over here, she's done.
these cushions, and I went to sit on the stool, and my butt caught the cushion and flipped the stool over, but I was still sitting, so it's like whammy on the side.
But no one
And nobody
saw
saw it. I was in
She
here
could
all
have just
alone.
kept it to herself.
All alone. Nobody saw
She
it.
never had to tell anybody. No one knew it.
Yeah, but we were down one stool because it bent the stool.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta explain that.
I mean, Noah
But
could
this is
probably
what
sit
you
on
do.
the stool.
But this is what you do.
This one came broken.
What's wrong with this stool? Who did this? Like
My
90
gosh.
people come through this room. Who did this?
Who did this, me?
Maymay, somebody bent your stool.
I don't know who, but did it. Need a new stool.
It's me.
It wasn't the
Who
person
did this?
Who works in the office with you either.
It was not me. I did it.
I'm just, oh, here we go. Let's go back here. This is one of my favorite pages. It's so cute.
I'm gonna do front and back.
Oh, this snowflake is cute. Oh, and it's the right size right there. And if I add this one, look at that. Oh, the stripe with the snowflake. That's what I'm going to do right there. It took me a minute to get that one to lay out. Took me a minute. All right, so that's going there. So I need a little piece here. 3/8 piece. This will be cute, the snowflake. 1 3/8 by 6. I actually wrote all this down and then I'm going through looking anyway. You do it
Yeah.
either way. I like looking at every page. Do it whatever way works for you.
Hey, when you're cutting these, which way do you cut them? I'm trying to think of how to maximize my papers.
Okay, so on the front cover, you're going to
I
struggle
already
because you
did
got to do
those.
6
I
and a
already did
quarter.
those.
So you can't maximize those. But
But
I
the
always cut my
sixes-
height first
So
because
cut this
6.
at 6.
I cut
Okay,
my
that's
height
what I was
first.
gonna do. But you know, just because then at least you can get 6 and 6.
Mhm.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That is correct.
Fortunately, with this pack, you get 2 of each sheet, so it kind of cuts your choices down.
Whoop, that's a score line. I'm going to cheat a little bit here myself. Noe.
Hey, buddy. Come here, let me see it.
That didn't take very
Did you
long.
finish? Is it like done?
Done. Completely done.
Is that new? Is that a birthday present?
Yes.
Wow, Noah, that's
He just built a
cool.
Lego ship, and it floats.
Oh,
It'll
we
really
can float
float.
this one, Noah?
Yeah.
He'll never get out of the bathroom.
And also this one. I take showers now, so I bet you're taking a bath tonight, aren't you?
You'll never get out of the bathtub.
They'll be awesome for the swimming pool this summer.
Ooh, they will be cool for
Really
that.
wanted to do
Float his other
cool.
ship and try.
Oh, stickers.
Yeah, I understand.
He said I wouldn't get the stickers right.
That's why.
Really cool.
Wait, they're on the top. So.
Yeah.
I keep hitting my scoreboard. My
Oh,
score.
there you go. Nice.
4. Now.
I just didn't know.
I don't know what time it was.
I mean, drink or drink. Well, go pull it out and drink some until we're done.
All right, Shannon. It is 4:12.
Yo.
Which is I don't have a guess on this one. All right, you guys. So here's what we're gonna do.
They said, that's awesome, Noah.
I'm gonna let you guys decide. Do you want to see us continue? But if you do, here's what will happen. Like Tuesday of next week, when we do our live show, we will go ahead and get all these covered, and then you can see the next step. Would you like to see that? Oh, we've lost the camera again. I felt like the overhead may go, so it's a good time for it to go because it's tired. So I want to hear what y'all think. If you don't, we'll move on to a different project if you feel like I've shown you this stuff enough. But we got a really good start. I feel good about this. This is,
We have lots of yeses.
do we? So what we'll do between now and Tuesday is Shannon and I will get all our albums covered, and then we'll show you the next step we do to try to keep them going. And that'll go much faster because we have so much done here. We may do a tiny bit of prep work if we have time because to keep so the video goes quicker. But it's kind of fun to crap with you guys, right?
It is.
So here's what I want to tell you. If you're enjoying this kind of thing, next year, you'll have an opportunity. Those of you who missed out on the folio, on the folio club that we did, it wasn't folio club, it was a year of folios. We're bringing out Made It Club, okay? And we're working on that right now. Made It Club will be available hopefully the end of December. That's our plan. We're working on it. We've been working on the website. And Made It Club will be an opportunity for you to participate in the club. There won't be kits sent to you because we'll teach you projects that you can use with the supplies you have. Okay, it's gonna be super fun. You'll get three things to participate in per month, That's beautiful. And there might be bonuses in there, but that'll be coming soon, and we'll give you a lot more information about it. Also, if you are a person who told us you would like to know beforehand about full event tickets that are going on sale for Craft Acropolis in June, that will go on. That will be in an email next week. We're going to send you an email with the first opportunity to purchase. Okay. So if you have been a previous attender who has said to us, send me an email, which I think all of them did. If you're a previous attender, we're going to send you an email with the link to purchase.
That's the best way to say it.
That's how we'll do it, with the full ticket. Now, don't stress if you're somebody who's like, I was not a previous attender. Do not stress. This is only for full ticket, okay? And full ticket this year, do we know the number? We do.
Mm-hmm.
You're afraid for me to say it now? Is there more math to do? I don't think so either. The full number for June is $559.99, and it does not include the big room quilt. That's the only thing not included. That's something that she has to do separate. So you'll be getting an email about that. If you're a previous attender, if you want to go ahead and purchase your tickets, you can. Once that email goes out within the next couple of days, we'll put it live on the website for everybody. But it's a one perk of being a previous attender is we're going to send you an email first. Okay. But those are for tickets for June. We just want to make sure that we have a group of people who just want to attend the whole thing. They don't care what the classes are. They don't care about any of that. They just want their opportunity first. But that never sells out the event. Okay. The event will still have plenty of space. Matter of fact, this year we have more tables than ever before. We don't have more student spots than ever before, but we have more tables available. So don't worry. It will not sell out. It will not sell out. This is only for people who want to go ahead and secure their entire spot. Okay. And that means they purchase every single thing, paper, fabric, everything except the big room quilt. You have to do that one separate.
And that includes your meals, continental breakfast, everything but your hotel and travel to get here, basically, and dinner. You have to buy your own dinner.
May attendees.
I am a very merry mama.
What is May attendees? The ones who were here a year before?
Even May attendees. May would have been. No, we just
do this just in case. If you want the early email and you're a previous attender, email Shannon and just let her know, and then she'll just respond with the link.
Yeah,
that's the easiest thing. If you're like, I'm a previous attender, because some of you guys might have attended like 3 years ago.
And we'll announce when we're going to send this link out, so y'all will know.
We'll tell you Tuesday.
Yeah, when
we'll know by then, because we'll have the link ready by then. It will not have what classes are available yet. I'm telling you, this is for a select group of people. Not everybody wants to buy without knowing what they're getting, but there are some who say to me, just take my money. They literally say that to us. Yep. And so they just want their spot. That's all that it is. Okay. So this is not going to sell out. Now the full event ticket that we are selling could sell out. Okay. But that doesn't mean the event sells out. No. We only offer so many of the full event, so everybody can still purchase. So that may happen, but the full event won't sell out. Just that ticket might. Okay. All right. Thomas said he'd be happy to close us in prayer today. So here's what I want to say to you guys. If you guys have a prayer request or you would like to pray for those in our group that do have needs, head to our Facebook group, which is called Created in Christ. Join that group and you can be a part of, there's so many prayer warriors over there. But for today, Thomas is going to close us out in prayer before we leave. So let's pray.
Dear Heavenly Father, I come today, Lord, and I just thank you for the day, Lord. I thank you for just sending your son to die on the cross for our sins so that we could have a relationship with you. I thank you so much for that. I pray for all the needs in the Maymay group, not only just in the Maymay group, but, in our lives as well, along with the other needs in our country, Lord. I pray that you will just put your hand down and protect those that need protecting and just heal those that need healing as well, Lord. I pray that as we leave from here, that we'll be encouraged, that we have enjoyed our time with Maymay, and I pray that you'll just give us safe journeys from our craft rooms back to our living rooms. And in your name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. You're almost like Ford when he said, all right, take a good nap. Thanks, Thomas, for praying. That was super sweet. All right, you guys, we love you very much. And until next time, bye now.